All right, I believe I have now successfully stayed muted long enough on YouTube that no matter what words I say, YouTube's not gonna flag me for saying some downright nefarious and diabolical things. Made sure to say things instead of a swear word or expletive there to spice up my sentence. I know SpongeBob SquarePants taught us that sentence enhancers are a very important tool to use, but it seems YouTube kind of disagrees with me on that one. So if I throw in too many, they start to get really upset with me. What do I mean by that? I mean, I'll finish an entire stream and they'll be like, hey, by the way, we served the thumbnail to 2 people and none of them clicked on it. Which, I mean, honestly, it could just be because there's such an exuberant number of people clicking go live that on it, and you got to consider the kind of audience that you get on YouTube, and the answer is YouTube isn't really for streamers as much. It's kind of changing, and honestly, you want to know why I think it's changing? Dude, ads are so cringe, and like Twitch just keeps putting more and more ads. When I watch a streamer for 10 minutes and get 3 minutes of ads every 10 minutes, I'm sorry, I am no longer watching a streamer. I am just farming money. Like, I'm on one of those websites that you could go on as a kid where they'd be like, watch ads to earn free money, and you'd watch ads for 400 hours. It was just a page of nothing but ads, and all that they would ever add to your account is like 1 token. Or the ones that are download apps and play games to get paid with, I can't even think of any of them. They're all called something like Play Gem or something like that. Play Earn. And every single time they ask for nothing short of 400 hours of your time playing some of the worst mobile games concocted and known to man. We're going 17 hours into Enigma of Sepia, and in return they'll give me 4 cents and spit on it. Hello everybody, and welcome into some Binding of Isaac. It has been a while since it's made its grand appearance on the channel. Ignore the win streak. You have to, I implore you to use your imagination, unless you have aphasia, the thing that makes it so when you close your eyes you can't picture anything. Imagine that one little line, just get rid of it, and we're on a 7-win streak. I mean, come on. I've also been told in my math class when I was a kid that adding 0 to something doesn't change anything. So how about we like multiply it by 0? Because I don't think that would really change anything either. And I mean, at the very least, like an even win rate. Pre-roll ads, honestly, I'm fine with it. Makes sense. Mid-roll ads are actually unwatchable. When I get a mid-roll that's 4 minutes in length, YouTube CEO better sleep with one eye open in Minecraft. All right, good thing that we added that in Minecraft. Also, hello, Derek. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I was gonna say doing good, but then I remembered I had like a vision of an English teacher in my mind. Superman does good. You're doing well. Just had to really like lock in for that one. Who are we gonna play? We don't have many fun tainted characters, and I know some people are just like, what are you talking about? Almost all of the tainted characters are fun. Honestly, the tainted keeper is a really fun one. We can always just do a little bit of that one. So okay, well, you know, like that's not precisely the kind of item that you're enthused to see. I'm not gonna lie, this is a floor 1 drop. How's that make me feel? If I'm pulling out the feeling chart, we're definitely more like towards the not very okay side of things. Definitely need the 0 side. I mean, like, not 0, obviously. That's reserved for traumatic life events. This is getting a bad item in a video game. So I'm doing good, learning to actually, hold on, you're doing well. Superman does good. With that said, learning to play Johnny in Marvel Rivals. Yo, you ready for my hot take? Following his mid-season buff, I actually think he's a top-tier duelist that people are going to sleep on for a very, very long time due to the fact that he released in a very bad state. Not even a very bad state, but a state where his left click was useless. But making his left click useful while not nerfing his damage makes him way out of line, in my humble opinion. With that said, he's really fun to play. Rivals does a really good job at making insanely fun characters. We're going to take Aquarius, the Trail of Tears. Why? Call that shit reparations. No, because actually it got buffed pretty substantially in Repentance to also include your tier effects in the puddles, and I think it's really good. It says the top 500 strange player. Okay, I never said anything about Strange. Look, Strange is absolutely broken, but you also have to consider that my birth certificate, right next to it, they had to put Dr. Stephen Strange, but like in parentheses, just in case people confused us, because like we're so similar. I really, honestly, every time I play another tank, I have so much fun, but I'm like, he's not him. No matter what happens, when I look in the mirror, I know he's not him. By the way, very purposefully pushed that bomb down there just on the off chance that it would have been the super secret room. Very happy to see that it was, but we did end up wasting a key. If I would have walked in there first, we would still have one. I know I have one right now, so you could say all's well that ends well, but is all well? I know Orwell, that guy wrote Animal Farm. That guy wrote one of the most mischaracterized books of all time. Well, it's not fair to call it mischaracterized, right? Because like, do I think that George Orwell's Animal Farm, sorry, Animal Well is a different, it's a game. What I meant to say is I was thinking of Animal Farm by George Orwell. My fault. I was thinking of the video game Animal Well. Look, I have gamer brain, okay? What do you want from me? Anyways, I don't even think that Animal Farm is kind of like mischaracterized on purpose. I just think that since most people had to read it in high school, nobody read that shit. Like everyone was on Spark Notes just praying that Spark Notes would have the summary they needed, and so because of that it gets a little bit mischaracterized because the Spark Notes version leaves out a lot of the theming. All right, they're not sure what to think anymore because of the fact that Spark Notes doesn't explain all of the allegories. They're just like the animal walks into the barn and you're thinking to yourself, so what, this is like Charlotte's Web but for adults? And not entirely wrong either. By the way, we are just gonna keep doing this for the rest of our lives. I hope everybody's ready for this, locked in and enjoying the fact that we are doing nothing but playing the curse room. Now, should be okay, that is not the spawn time, my fault. We should be getting really close to the angels spawning. I know I could use one bomb and cut out half of this travel time and just put it directly into it, but we don't have that many bombs. How apt. So I was kind of hoping we could save them better. I mean, you can't void an item you have to pay for, right? All right, asked and answered. I assumed, but I didn't know if it would be different for Keeper, because how the fuck would I find an item pedestal on this guy? Sorry, specifically Tainted Keeper. Normal Keeper doesn't have to pay for everything. That guy's got it easy. Now, can I go play one more time? In theory, the answer is yes. In practice, I don't think I'm going to. I mean, I'm like a different kind of behemoth. I'm almost the kind of guy who would buy Pointy Rib just because I need something to spend the money on. I don't think it's going to do anything to help me out, but like, neither is it sitting on the floor. And it's going to be far more helpful to me as an item that I own than in the shop's floor, but at the same time, it's just rough. Stapler, good damage upgrade. Now, who are we going for here? We have two options before us. Two roads have diverged in yellow wood, and let's just say I could take the road less traveled. Well, so we either go Beast or Delirium. I don't know. Do either of them spark insane feelings of like, I need to do this right now? No, not precisely. Fine, just give me the rib. It's something. I'm just gonna pop this because I don't even know what it does. Okay, it just gives you the flies. I thought it was gonna absorb an item and permanently give you a locust. We're learning. Every single day that I'm on this earth is a learning experience, and I will use this to, okay, let's not lie to ourselves. I was gonna say commit it to memory and change and grow as a person. That's not true. Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna wake up and forget what the Soul of Apollyon does. It's probably not in my best interest to lie. That's why we kept our Fool card, just so we could easily get out of there. Now, what kind of value did we get for it? Look, it's more value than you can possibly understand. Also, we have too many. We simply have too many. Because, like, I can't control picking up the coins. They die not of my accord. The air is simply too toxic for them. They unfortunately moved to a heavily polluted city in the United States of America, by which I mean any one of them. Sorry, any one of them that appears on a zoomed out map. Sorry. I know some Oklahoma bros were probably fiending over that one. I meant like the real cities, not like the ones that we call a city because there's nothing else nearby. You see the rank they've shown rivals more players are GM3 than Diamond 3? I 100% believe it because I'll tell you right now, I'm Diamond 1. I don't play much ranked at all. My ranked games, I hardly play them. I'm at an 80% win rate currently. I do not think that if this was like a true ranking system, I would be sitting at an 80% win rank in Diamond. I just don't think that that's like I still think I would climb to GM if people were at what I would call their true ranks. I do 100% believe that, but I don't think it would be such a dominant climb to GM. And you might say, if it's so dominant, why don't you just finish climbing it? Because you realize, like, there's an issue in this world. This world is impure. To quote my favorite final game boss, Sephiroth, or any other anime final boss. You have to work with people. However, Marvel Rivals truly teaches me something, which is all people are born good until you interact with them. And that's when they become evil. Whether it be from your external influence and stimuli or otherwise, I can truly, like, that person and me, we could pass each other in the store and be like, I hope he's having a great day. I hope that guy's having a great day. The moment we're on each other's team in a ranked video game and they are instantly locking in Spider-Man, you are now the devil to me. You have no space for compassion in my mind at this point. I'm sorry. It's not fair. I recognize that it's not fair. You're also not changing my mind on this one. And so that's why I haven't climbed more, because when I play quick play, I actually, I mean, the long and short of it is I should just like get over this idea that I should be winning when I play the game, because then I would just enjoy the game more and like what it has to offer. Hey, by the way, maybe next time let's not buy Cato Ninetales when Succubus is going to be in the devil deal. Fucking dumbass. Well, good thing you got Continuum. Yeah, it's really going to help you out against the, oh wait, is it Beast we're going for? Yeah, it's Beast, not Mother. I mean, if it's possibly Beast, I guess it's whatever. Still helpful, but Beast isn't really a hard fight. I know some people are going to disagree with that. Oh, he's endgame. Yeah, but like, look at what we're up against, man. An endgame fight that gives me extra health for entering it, that's different. That's just kind of like a softball being tossed my way. All because of Joe. I'll say he's right, you know. I mean, Joe's been performing on DPS when we have infinite support mains, and great news for anybody who wants to play Marvel Rivals and wants to be a DPS player. Actually, wait, don't be a DPS player. Please play tank. If I have to solo tank one more game, I may or may not lose my mind. Like, I'm going to go to one of those comfy cushioned cells if I have to play solo tank one more time. Especially because my team's like, we should ban Strange. Strange is really good. Hey, you good on solo tank? Hey, man, no. Joe's been playing DPS. Who's he been playing? Mainly Squirrel Girl. Who's really good until the enemies learn that if they just play triple support, we will never win. But like still, and if you're wondering why, let me tell you. If the enemy has a good Squirrel Girl, you lock triple support on your team. You're not locking this because, oh, we can kill Squirrel Girl with triple support. No, that's an insane statement. It's because Squirrel Girl does so much damage without so much killing power that you just get free. Yeah, you just get free support ults. So anyways, classic Salted Slices stream. Tune into the stream. Surely this time it will be, you know, talking about off-topic things. Whilst he plays The Binding of Isaac. Looks inside. It's nothing but Marvel Rivals. I knew it was too good to be true when I saw him back on Isaac. Some things have to change. Look, it's not my fault. The game's actually good. I mean, like, both of you are ass. Your thoughts on this? Between both of the ass ones, I will happily take this one. Now, you could say it's a misplay to even bother using Book of Revelations because, I mean, you don't want to have the fight against the Horseman, but we already did the fight, and it was against the Horseman anyways. Got to make more people play Adam Warlock. I think post-buffs, he's really good. Like, he was good before. Before, I think he was only good in triple sup, though. Well, only really good in triple sup. Mainly because Marvel Rival players, when they don't have 100 million healing per second shoved inside of them, no matter what, will die. Nobody knows how to play in this game. It's all just, do we have the support ult? Do we have support ult? And it is a very ult-centric game, so I recognize that that's a whole part of why, but still. Now you're trying to make me into an interesting man. All work and no play does make Jack a dull boy, but like proptosis and chaos, two things that I'm pretty big on. I think proptosis is really like, it's hard to say no when our range is this good, isn't it? So how will you justify saying no? I think that I probably just won't. Don't pick that up. Let's use our brains here. There's two items we want. When you have something that you want, something that you tell yourself you need, it might not be a bad idea to just get both of them and call it there. Because like, that's still really good range. Why did we pop it on this floor when we're about to go down to the next floor? You wouldn't get it. I've got these plans and goals that I just really, like, if I tried to explain them out loud, you'd call me a madman. You might do that anyways, but still. Yo, can I be honest? There was something about Japan that I've been missing, but it's so rough because I don't think that there's a good way to say it. So, because people have asked me, I was recently talking with a relative who I haven't talked to in a while, and they asked, oh yeah, I heard you went to Japan, how was the trip, and all that kind of stuff, right? You know, the classic pleasantitudes and all that. And they asked what my favorite part was, right? So what I said was, I just said the streets, because it was true. I did really like walking the streets. I really enjoyed it. And you might say, oh, you have streets in the US, right? Yeah, I just kind of felt like I could walk the streets in Japan without dying. And sure, it's probably because I was in the safe areas of Japan. I'm sure there are still seedy spots. There's seedy spots everywhere. I'm not trying to be like, oh, this place is perfect. I'm just saying that not a single place in New York would I want to walk. Period. Even like, oh, but what about Central Park? What about Central Park? What about, like, there's 77 people trying to sell you wares at a 300% upcharge that I wouldn't even be able to enjoy walking, and I'm already too much of a people pleaser to say no when they try to sell me something that I know is a scam. I know that they got this shit off AliExpress or Temu, but I'm still gonna pay full price for it because it just feels rude to say no. Also, teardrop here is actually pretty good. It just gets us more crack the sky shots. Anyways, so the thing that I've been missing about Japan, but I don't know how to like say it because it was one of my favorite parts, bro. I miss every toilet having a bidet. In fact, I just miss having a bidet. And I know it's like you can install one at your own place, but I don't think that the clip-on little bidet is gonna kind of hit the same highs, you know? There was something, I think it was something about it being pre-installed. It felt right to be there. Mine will feel tacked on. It's like when people take their super cheap Fiat and try to put an expensive looking spoiler on it for no reason. Hey man, we know that you got a cheap car. You can try all you want, the base is still showing through. Of course, you like the bidet. Well, like, that's the worst part about thinking that the bidet is one of the things I miss the most, right? How am I supposed to tell people I really miss the water being squirted in my ass? That's so, like, okay, that doesn't sound good, man. There's got to be a better way to phrase it, that's all I'm saying. Because I do miss it. Also, it kind of made me wonder, why are we doing it the way we're doing it in the US? What inspired us to do it this way? Because it simply now does not feel, now that I've lived on the other side and seen how it could be, I wonder why I'm stuck to the confines that I am. Once I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me, you know? Because now, before, a blind man is not missing the color of the sky. He does not know it, right? I was blind, and now that I've seen, it's almost more cruel that I have to go back to my cave, where I know nothing. Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty good one. Sadly, if you move to the EU, you won't find bidets. That's fine. I don't really find, you don't find them here either. And it does make me wonder, why weren't bidets the more common solution once we had running water? I understand before running water, when we were just squatting in the trees waiting for the British to show up, we probably couldn't do the bidet solution. we didn't even have, we had no form of infrastructure for it. So instead, we come up with toilet paper. We got these little rags that we use. All right, this is probably the most juvenile solution anybody could come up with, so I understand why it would be our first solution. Why do we stick on our first pass through? Can't we come up with something better now? But at worst, oh, but think about it, you're still paying the same amount as you would for toilet paper in your fees for running water. But like, I don't really think that I would be, right? I just feel like I don't need to as much. Also, I don't know, man. It just doesn't feel right to just use toilet paper, especially, dude, if I go to somebody's house and they don't have wet wipes, I gotta wonder what's going on down there. Like, I know that shit's crusting. It has to be. Yeah, I refuse to believe that you're getting 100% clean with just like a pass through. That's not right. You maybe like your diet is better than most people's, but I still don't think that that shit's correct. Something is wrong there. I just don't know what yet, and honestly, that might be the scariest part. I guess you blacker in that one, because at least we get some stats from it. That's worth something. I mean, and a picture's worth 1,000 words, so fucking do with that what you will. No, but I don't know, man. It's just, that's what feels the most right, in my opinion. Otherwise, it's just something about it, the vibes aren't there. Hold. Now we're doing this this way for a very specific reason. There's a big gold chest in here, and I want to get this going. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I'll be honest. Look, I'm a large man. I can be honest. I can admit when I was wrong. When I was a kid, my household was not a wet wipe household. All right, they were like you get your 1 ply of toilet paper, and you're thankful that you don't have to go in the woods. Now that I've grown up and have money to spend on my own luxuries, I can't imagine a world without it. It just feels too incorrect. Well, I found something. That must be a secret room that I found linked off of it. Yeah, it looks like it is. Hopefully, we're able to go into the curse room. If not, we've got other plans. Yeah, we can just go in here. We're gonna have to walk out the long way. That's fine. We're at 99 coins. Okay, what the fuck else was in the shop? We just gotta buy items. I don't know what Soul Shackle does, and you might say, how do you know it's called Soul Shackle if you don't know what it does? The human mind works in mysterious ways. I'm 100% convinced that that item is called Soul Shackle. I'm also 100% convinced, gun to my head, I couldn't tell you what it is. Then you're like, oh, but that's gross. Oh, but that's gross. Yeah, man, so is the 1 pass through with toilet paper. Then it's like, oh, it's not just 1 pass through. I use 4 or 5 squares. You're not going to convince me you're as clean as me. You simply won't. The only people who have me beat are the people who have bidets, which is why I say I'm jealous of them. Because I know they've one-upped me. But I mean like the actual installed bidets, not like the I got this off the TikTok shop and I had to clip it in underneath the seat, because I don't trust those ones either. If anything, I honestly feel more insulted seeing those ones than wet wipes. Because I'm like, you've tried to reverse engineer a solution here that I don't agree with. You're going too far in a direction that I can't say is correct. Oh, baby. Oh, a little claw machine for me. I mean, what a... Call me Christmas because I came early. All right. Well, yeah. Yeah. I mean, we'll still take it. We've got money to spare. I mean, at this point, heartwarming man spends 15 coins to get 1 coin. We're not getting notch stacks, okay? I have some morals that I can stick with. And they specifically stop me from picking up notch stacks. From a claw machine specifically. Now, if we get a blank rune, I'll go in there and I'll go void it up and we can get our stats, but it's kind of not the most common of all time. But yeah, no, it's just, I don't know, man. Even the little ones off the TikTok shop, especially those ones, honestly. I say even as though they would be they wouldn't be included normally. Especially those ones. Those ones, I think, have to be wrong. I don't know how they're gonna work, but they just can't have the right pressure, right? Because I look at them and they're a little clip-on. There's no shot that you've got the kind of power washing I need. TikTok shop in general is not a real place. I don't trust a single product on there. I don't care if it was the cure to cancer being sold on the TikTok shop. My ass is saying take me to Walgreens. And I know it's like, oh wow, you trust the corporation more. No, I just like, everybody on TikTok Shop is getting commissions. And I saw one stream where somebody was 24/7 trying to sell stuff on TikTok Shop. And do you want to know what the fucking 24/7 thing was that they were trying to advertise was? It was High Chew, and they were calling it foreign exotic candy. Hey, that's not, it doesn't count as foreign exotic candy if it's sold in every gas station across the US. At some point, it's like not, whoa, what a pilgrimage we had to do to find this one. We'll take tech, why not? Yeah, that's awesome. Why are we taking the other ones? They're just all here. Seraphim, now we have flight. Yeah, this run, I don't know. What am I supposed to say, man? It's a Salted Slices run. I don't know. We clicked go live, this happened. Here we are. I mean, it's just kind of classic, right? At this point. Love it, hate it. This is just how my runs go. I don't know. The world. Okay, so we can see everything, right? We can see no evil. We can speak no evil. Which one of those little monkey emojis is your favorite? Of the see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. I don't know which one I'm fucking with the hardest. I don't know which one's my ride or die yet. I haven't really got to know them yet, you know? I'm more of a personality kind of guy. We barely missed the time we needed. That's fine. What we got selling in here? A singular cleaver? Damn. Generous angel today. Infinite money while we're at it. Honestly, which, okay, I mean, what am I supposed to, I don't know. Nothing else to say. I don't know. Yeah, it just happens like that, doesn't it? Yeah, my runs are known to go like this from time to time, I suppose. Honestly, we probably should have gone Delirium instead. Let's be real here. Between the two of them, which one's harder? It's definitely Delirium. I don't know. We got another shop ahead of us. It better have some good stuff in it, though. I haven't found a single one of the super secret red rooms, and you might say that that means I'm bad at using the key. I would rather you not say that, but only because it's true, and then I have to come to terms with that and grapple with that. And I don't enjoy the kind of feelings that that evokes inside of me as a person. So I'd really appreciate if we could, like, take that back. Oh, yo, I've got a question about the Steam sale. Is the Steam sale still going on? Question 1. If it is, there's a follow-up question. If it's not, disregard all previous prompting. Sorry, I'm on my chat GPT arc. Dude, I will say that might be the #1 most ethical use for chat GPT. I understand there's a lot of people who have ethical qualms with chat GPT, and I would say understandably so. However, writing emails in a professional sounding voice, that is a very ethical use of chat GPT. And I'm not just saying it because I do that. I'm saying it because I know I'm conversing with somebody 90 times my age who wouldn't get what I'm saying anyways. So it just makes a little bit more sense. If they're not gonna get it regardless, why would I spend my time trying to come up with a way to explain a concept to them when I could just be like, chat GPT, write a nice way to say this. I don't know. What the fuck? Like, what am I supposed to say? Sure, we'll take Pyromaniac. Whoa, we're getting goofy this run. Polyphemus? Wow, you shouldn't have. I don't know. Sure, we have a bit more of a cooldown between our shots. Oh yeah, I guess Piggy Bank's pretty good on this character, seeing as when we get hit, that's free healing. All right. I don't know. Railgun build. It is till the 20th. Okay, follow-up question. How much is, what's that? There's a Hitman game that's like a roguelike. I think it's, is it World of Assassins? How much is World of Assassins? And would you guys fuck with seeing me play World of Assassins? I haven't really seen much on it, and I haven't played Hitman since I was roughly 6 years old, but it looks really fun. However, if it's too expensive, when I say really fun, I mean like $20 worth of fun. I don't mean quadruple A priced fun. I mean, you know, within its weight class fun. Okay. Fucking should have just picked this up ages ago. Wow, now we're bookworm. I guess bookworm's so good. Never mind. Okay, I shouldn't just like be rude for no reason. Hear me out, it's right here. It's just somehow new. When you know, you know. I guess we'll take euthanasia. I don't know. It's legal in the Netherlands, I think. It might not be the Netherlands. Could be just somewhere in the Scandinavian peninsula. I'm not sure. There's somewhere where they legalize euthanasia and like the happiness rates are skyrocketing, which makes you think. I guess we go in here and carry it out. Why not? After all, why not? I deserve it. All right, 2 of clubs. Not exactly what I'm looking for here. Lovers. Still not exactly what I'm looking for here, but we can carry it out. I think we're just good then to move on. I don't know. What was the item that was for sale? Or sorry, the item that, oh, it was the Bible. Yeah, I don't really care. Then we got the D6 there. Could have taken camo shorts. I'm personally good. I wonder if Binding of Isaac has engagement-based matchmaking. Sorry. I've been playing too much Marvel Rivals. It's taken over my entire brain. No, but because like this run is absurdly powerful for seemingly no reason. We take the note and then we start going backwards. I only see World of Assassination made by the Hitman devs for $1. What? That can't be right. Hold on. We'll just let these two lovebirds argue in the bat. Oh my god. Hitman World of Assassinations, $1. Oh, fuck you, dude. Oh, you motherfuckers. Oh, that's so messed up for you to say. It's not actually, okay, so it's not actually Hitman World of, be careful when buying. Okay, look, this is just, I mean, this is messed up. This is what boomer, this is, have you ever seen those rip-off Pixar movies where they'll, like Ratatouille, where they're trying to fool grandmothers with dementia into buying the wrong product for their kids? That's what the Hitman devs have done here. Be careful when buying. The purchase options and DLC is very confusing, and it's easy to buy something you didn't want. The one you are looking for is Hitman, the World of Assassination. This is basically the modern Hitman 1, 2, and 3 games packed into one big game. Hitman World of Assassinations Episode Sapienza only grants you access to one mission, which I do not recommend at all. Hitman World of Assassination Part 1 gives you access to the entire Hitman 1 campaign, but not 2 or 3. The deluxe edition comes with a bunch of escalator missions, which are extremely short missions that you have to kill. Dude, I just want to play the mode where it's like a roguelike. They gotta make this shit the most confusing they possibly could. Hey, let's not do that, Why we gotta do 30,000 words to just be like the one you're looking for? Just tell me to buy the normal game. Or better yet, tell me to buy the deluxe game because it's 55% off. Now, it's $45, a little bit out of the price range that I was just talking about. Yeah, but I've thrown worse money at less. I feel like if you've ever gambled, you kind of lose the right to complain about really anything when it comes to pricing for games, you know? Because you've thrown money at what is actually nothing. So who are you, like, where do you get off being like the devs are ripping people off? Yeah, you've thrown $400 into a slot machine and got nothing in return. Sorry, $400, what are they, weak? That's fair. You've done... Sorry, I just realized something. Sorry, I'm sorry, hey. I'd like to make a formal apology video. Why didn't Salty Slice just pick up the D6 on the other floor and use it to re-roll the Bible that he didn't want so that he could get a different item on the ground? And it could have been a very broken item that could have defined the entire run. You're right. You are. And that's honestly, that's what hurts the most. I 100% should have done that. And I'm not going to. I mean, at this point, it's not even that I'm not going to. It's that I cannot. Dude, is there going to be anywhere with a red door? Yes, one location on this entire map. Okay, cool. Somehow the secret red room wasn't... Oh, yeah. Our little creep now flies towards stuff. Man, they don't really know how to label things. Look, it's... Honestly, I don't know who's at fault for that one. I don't know if it's Steam just taking the lowest price that they can and displaying it to the consumers. But, like, that is a fucked up way to list that price because it just straight up isn't $1. Our insulin is only $1. Looks inside. What they meant to say was, hey, by the way, we'll sell you used insulin for $1. Like, that's not fair. I don't think you should be allowed to market it like that. It's not the game that's $1. It's 1/30th of the game that's $1. And I don't think that that's precisely the same. called, I mean, maybe this is just, you know, I'm too woke now for a game. You guys ever see that one tweet by, what's his name? What's it, Grums, I think? Dude, this shit makes me lose it every time. He's like, we are gamers. Forged by boss battles. I'm like, what did, man is almost 60 years old tweeting like that. It's so funny. It actually just is like, boomers are the ones who really did not deserve social media, because they are the ones who can't use it the most. But it's also why I'm so happy they have it. Also, split fiction is peak. Well, I mean, I've heard everybody saying it about Pulp Fiction, so I guess we'll have to check out the split one. I mean, if one's good, surely more must be better. It actually took me an embarrassingly long time within my lifetime to finally get around to watching Pulp Fiction. What did I think? Interesting choice to open up Uma Thurman's character with a close-up shot of her feet. I wonder if Quentin Tarantino's into that. Surely not. I'm sure they probably would say something about that if anybody knew that. Luckily, we've heard nothing. I mean, for 30 coins, I'll buy the body. And yes, it's a waste of money. Welcome to everything. Hold on. Also, I love that they also made only one person need to buy the game. Oh, wait, so what is Split Fiction, the game that's made by the people who made It Takes Two? And if so, next question, is this the one that Asmongold called woke because there were women? Sorry, that doesn't narrow it down. That's not fair. Yes, okay, well, yeah, 1 of 70. I shouldn't be unfair to Asmongold. He calls every game woke because there's women in it. I should, like, learn to have a little bit of compassion in my heart. It must be hard for him. I was gonna say when he goes outside and sees a woman, luckily that's not a problem for him. So I guess, never mind, it's not that hard for him. But what if his DoorDash driver is a woman when he's DoorDashing so he can keep streaming and talking about why women are bad? That's gotta be a really big conflict of interest for him. Okay, sorry, I'll lay off now. It's just really easy to make fun of rich, unlikable people. Speaking of, guys, did you see what Elon Musk said? Man grabs 2 lowest hanging fruits. What he does next will surprise you. I mean, I guess we get ball of bandages. There's no reason not to. Dude, I kind of love, it's like coming home hearing the parents and Isaac argue with each other as you ascend up the floors. Everything's going to die the second I walk into a room. Yeah, I'm a harbinger at this point. I'm sorry. The end times are quailed by me and me exclusively. We'll go right here. What we got in there? Nothing? All right, well, you know, it's honor fighting in here. Whenever you want to pop up. Where did I get all of these flies? Oh, it must just be from rooms I've been completing, right? Because anytime there's a heart that would drop, it just turns into a fly. But gotta say, the game is great, story is fun, and the gameplay is perfect. Oh. I mean, I've never even played It Takes Two, as sad as that is. Why? Well, because, like, if I want to see the idea of a marriage getting saved after falling apart, don't I just have to look to any US household? Yes or no? Oh, sorry, that's not fair. They normally don't get saved. Okay, that's true, that's true. Sorry, unfair comparison. What we got going on here? Emperor, probably not going to be running that one. The World, probably not going to be doing that one. I've returned from my venture to the store, and how was it? I'm assuming you survived, but I can't be 100% certain. You two would love It Takes Two. I've only seen posts of people being like me waiting for my wife to finish the platforming, and it's just them sitting at the end of, no offense, some of the most third grader platforming I've ever seen. Like, some of the platforming looks hard, but somehow the clips that I always see of people waiting are not at the hard looking platforming. They are at what I would call like baby's first time pressing the jump button. Like the Cuphead tutorial style. In fact, even more so, it's like the, it's almost exactly like that journalist playing. What are you doing? Do you think he's still a journalist? And if so, what are you supposed to do? Like, like, how are you supposed to listen to him going forward? No, the answer is you don't. If he says a game is bad, it's just like, you gotta take that one with a mountain of sodium, don't you? How could you feasibly believe anything he says is real? That was me on my trip to the, or on my store trip. Hot take, I think if you're over the age of 50, you shouldn't be allowed to use self-checkout. Thoughts on this? Thoughts on this? Because somehow, it's always these old-ass, decrepit motherfuckers who make the line take 6 times as long for seemingly no reason, because they will have 4 items take 6 years to check out. Meanwhile, somebody half their age has over triple the items. And then they just and then try to make your argument. That's right, you can't. Sorry, bud. It's been proven. I think you're trying to say begging, but it almost looks like you want to say beginning. It just phonetically, that one, it's just not being spelled out well. Were you begging that old people not be allowed to use self-checkout? Because if so, my man. If so, I 100% agree. Hey, it was my take, but still. I think my brain tumor has grown too big. Hey guys, we have a special guest today. Apparently RFK Jr. showing up on the stream. Holy shit, Mr. Brain Tumor himself. Damn, I didn't think he'd be showing up this early. So arrow walk, if I remember correct, downs your shot speed very hard, but gives you a ton of attack speed. And I don't think that we even remotely have anything to worry about with that. So we should just be like chilling. I mean, we could sleep there, just kidding. Now, Dogma's where this is scary. Right, everything's gonna be so easy so long as we don't get Dogma. Be sick if I had my red key charged up. Granted, there's nothing in there. We got a nice little ball sack to keep us healthy. Love to see it. Just in time for us to get 0 stats throughout the rest of the run from it. That's big. Big ups to that one. I don't know. I hate that attack. I hate that attack. You freaking know it, dude. You freaking know that I hate that attack, and that's kind of why it's fricked up that you'd even bother using it against me. Don't do this. This song and dance is pathetic. It's so pathetic when you do this, dude. Like, it's so sad, honestly. It's just tragic that you'd even think that I could get hit like that. Disclaimer, I did get hit, but like, we gotta ignore that. Now, the question is, if I pop arrow walk, will it work for the entire thing? It's hardly even faster, so honestly, take your pick. Gonna use my red key here. Okay, know where to use it. Love to see it. Hello, Famine. See how long Famine gets to last. I don't know if he has boss armor. He might. He's slowed right now. Yeah, I'm gonna say there's a chance he has boss armor. Well, maybe not. All right, well, that was fun while it lasted. So is everything gonna stay arrow walk? Oh my God, that's just is. I mean, it's just not fair now, is it? Dear Lord, this is one-sided as hell. I'm sorry. I've apparently invited them to play Calvin Ball and they didn't even know it. That's messed up. Sorry for dating myself. If you got the Calvin Ball reference, how's your back feel in the morning? What is giving you the purple electricity? I mean, I just feel like you walked in on Gordon Ramsay showing off a finished beef Wellington and asking why is the meat covered in that stuff. There's a whole lot of moving parts here, right? But like, I suppose we can take this apart one step at a time. You're just asking for the end recipe, which, speaking of, well, we'll get to that one in a second. Hold on. So if you must know, we have technology. Technology is an item that gives you tiers into this electricity shot that you're seeing right now, which is why we have this going on. Now, you might say, what the fuck is going on with the way that they're just kind of like Tesla coiling on top of them? Well, that's because we have homing tiers from the fact that I got Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart, of course, being one of the undoubtedly best items in the entire game. So that's your starting basics. Okay, cool. So from there, why are they purple? We have an item called Continuum. It might be called Continuum. It might be, it's the infinity symbol is what the item looks like. I believe it's called Continuum, but honestly, I don't think that you're gonna lose sleep at night if I got the name of the item wrong. It is what causes your tiers to flash black and purple, and also when they go off the right side of the screen, they Pac-Man style loop around to be on the left side of the screen, which is why our Tesla coil looks so weird, because it's kind of double converging on the enemy. So that's also what's turning them purple. Now, why are we shooting so many at once? We're shooting so many at once because of the fact of Keeper. Tainted Keeper specifically, Tainted Keeper starting with quad shot as opposed to your normal Keeper who starts, of course, with triple shot, as we all know. So why is it so defined though? Because I'm sure you're thinking to yourself, but Salted Slices, I've seen before. I've seen you play this game. When you have technology, your tiers don't look like this still. These are huge. What's going on? Well, first of all, I just hadn't hit puberty yet, so I think it's fucked up that you judge me. But second of all, and more so than that, we have proptosis and polyphemus, both of which greatly affect the size of your tiers. I gave him the perfect opportunity for the nerd face. I was fighting God. And a white beam of light. Give me a second. Strawman has appeared in the basement. Guess who's about to win every argument from now until the end of time? Oh, baby. Now that's what I'm waiting for. Well, Tainted Keeper was fun the first time. Hear me out on the second time. I hope he updated the model already. So I haven't. Oh, he didn't. Okay, listen. That's fucked up selling out. First of all, people protect people around these parts. But more than that, it's updated, but it's not tuned to my face properly. So it kind of just randomly swaps between too many expressions too quickly because it doesn't know how to read my face specifically, my glorious face. And so because wait, what the fuck am I doing buying a key? I'm gonna have to pay 15 cents for this item anyways. I'm not even gonna like it. What am I, stupid? Don't answer that question. I'll cry. Okay, we're chilling. Just make sure that we're grabbing as many of the extra coins as we can. Kind of seems like a win condition on this Tainted Keeper fellow is having a little bit of money. I don't know if anybody else is noticing that. It's almost like, I don't know what they want from me, but the more money we have, the more problems it brings. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that or if I might be the first person bold enough to say it, but it's true. It's true. Okay, just gonna take a hit so I can lose a coin. You might be saying you didn't technically lose a coin. Everybody knows that when the Keeper picks up his coin for healing, it actually doesn't give you a coin towards your net total of coins, obviously. Which you know if you even bothered showing up to the Binding of Isaac class. Me showing up to the cock and ball torture class. So were we supposed to come pre-tortured or is that the teacher? Sorry, I just saw CBT in chat. So he got that one for me, or? Dude, it is kind of crazy, right? When I see TikToks from those people who are like, you think your life is hard? I just had to do a 13-hour shift at the ball crushing factory. And I know that everybody has different life situations, right? But they're like, my life is way worse compared to yours. Okay, then maybe like don't work at a place called the ball crushing factory, man. Like, what do you want me to say? What, are you gonna relatively compare your struggle to somebody else's and thus deem yourself a more worthy human just based off the fact that you perceive your struggles as greater than theirs? I don't really think that. Honestly, I feel like you belong at the Weenie Hut Generals. I hate to break it to you. You sound weak. You can't rationale your own existence without comparing it to somebody else's. And because of that, I feel like you're probably the weakest link in the room. Unfortunately, you would make fun of others for soft hands, yet how quaint that your hands be the softest of them all. It truly does make you think. Rat speaking facts. I'm just kind of speaking. Facts or otherwise, I don't know. I just kind of like whatever comes to the top of the dome. It's already left the mouth, which hasn't gotten me in trouble yet. But I mean, Eminem on his most recent album did say you're gonna try and cancel me, Gen Z me, bruh. And I am terrified of the idea of getting Gen Z me, brud. I'm not really sure what it means, but Eminem sure made it sound like a bad thing. And I don't think Marshall Mathers would lie about this kind of thing. It's the coin that never disappears. It's the coin that disappears precisely after you say its name. As it turns out, it was just waiting for a convenient excuse to leave. Okay. Gotta make a yap toggle that he never uses. Every toggle is my yap toggle, first of all. Yo, one good item or draw 57, bro. My Isaac game is going to, oh my God, we're going to need a second deck, whatever. At least we get tiers up. Another tears up. Okay, that's decent. That's fine. As long as this doesn't give me health down, this is really good. I'm gonna never open my dumb little mouth again. Now all we have to do is perfect the bosses and we're on a really good run. I don't know where you are. I don't know who you are. I've been you. I know you. Your facade is a scam. You know, you're making me cry. This is the way that I am. Yeah, that's right. It's a little tally hall reference. Yeah. Why? Because I know it's the internet. That shit's gonna kill. All right. I'm gonna get Reddit updoots out the wazoo for referencing tally hall. Because everybody's like, oh my God, I didn't know he knows indie bands like that. That's one thing that kind of pisses me off about people who say they're fans of indie music, right? Somebody will be like, I'm kind of into some underground stuff. And then they'll put on Pavement. They'll be like, you ever hear this one, Harness Your Hopes? Of course I have. What are we talking about? They'll be like, all right, hold on. I'm still really into indie. Let me put on The Strokes. No, man, I've heard of both of those. By the way, I'm going to walk directly into a pile of shit and die if that's cool with everybody. Oh, classic. Now, with that said, yes, I'm a fan of both. I'm a fan of, I mean, Pavement, I don't know if I've heard too much other than Harness, because obviously Harness is like, post them existing, it's probably their most popular one, right? Like, I don't think it was as popular in the moment. I decided to make another model just so I can show off more toggles. It's true, he is making his own. Gotta get myself Monster Hunter. If you would like to get Monster Hunter, so I've honestly got an idea for what I could do on stream. And I want you guys to lie to me and say, oh my God, that sounds like such a fun idea. I've got a couple ideas, honestly. So like I said, I want to play Hitman World of Assassins. Why? It just seems like a jovial old time, a gay old time, if you will. And I can say that because I'm using it in a positive way. Also, shout out to the best elementary school comeback of all time when you're on the playground and someone calls you gay. Gay means happy. So actually, if you really freaking think about it for a second, I am pretty freaking happy. So yeah, I guess I am gay. And then they'd be like, oh, you're gay? And then you're like, ah! They saw through my facade, man. Damn it. I thought I put up the unbeatable wall, but then they hit me with the York rubber. I'm glue, dude. Fuck. It's the other way around, but still. Being gay is cool. Wow, getting controversial in this hot year, huh? Save it for hot boy summer, all right? But right now, oh my God. But yeah, so the other idea that I've had for a stream is I have Monster Hunter Generations on my Switch. And I never really played much of it. And you might be saying like, oh, don't go back to the old Monster Hunter games. Their quality of life is horrible. Yeah, but I played through all of like my first Monster Hunter game was Monster Hunter Tri for the Nintendo Wii. And I played the hell out of that as a kid. I was horrible at it, but I still played a lot of it. I never beat the game. Why? I was an idiotic child who cried when there was an underwater battle. And so because of that, I could never really beat the game because when they do required underwater battles, turns out that I'm not going to be getting too far. I mean, I turned off Skyrim as a kid because a mudfish hit me, man. I don't think that I was built for that one. Imagine being anything non-binary gang, rise up. I can't say anything bad about them because they'll jump me and they have the numbers advantage. Dude, what's up with the, well, I guess I already know the answer. It's honestly, it was about to be a facetious question. It's honestly just better if I don't even ask it. I was gonna say what's up with people acting like they, them isn't used singularly all the time. But then I thought about it for a second. I was like, obviously they know that it's used singularly. There's just kind of like a secondary agenda. Agenda? Wow. I thought we only had two and now you're telling me there's only one. Sorry. But so I kind of want to play through Generations on stream because I don't know, man, there's a lot of monsters in there. I mean, Generations it's just a special game. And what would we be playing the whole time? The answer is Greatsword. Why? When I can't aim my slashes, I want the few slashes that I hit to absolutely cleave the monster in twain. I'll watch anything, motherfuckers. When I put on paint drying for 14 hours, oh yeah, this stream's going crazy. When I play Penn and Teller's Road Trip for 13 hours straight where it's nothing but driving in the desert, oh fuck yeah. This is what streaming was made for. All right, what we got in here? The pact. I mean, that's a really hard 15 cents for 25 cents is such a value gain that I can't see a world where I say no. That might be an infinite money glitch. I feel so compelled that like I need to. Then we can pick up the rest of these. If you're wondering, a little bit of game theory for you. The reason I didn't finish picking up the coins before was not because I did not need the coins. No, on the contrary, it worked as a health pack while I was in the room. Cool, would be awesome if I had any way to fly or get those. Oh, I accidentally turned on a toggle. Whoa, now that's embarrassing. Yikes. If you need something to watch Petscop. Yeah, I mean, like, form your own conclusions. I have my own conclusions about the Petscop series, and I feel like a lot of people who tell theories won't. I mean, because it's a very open-ended thing, right? So there's gonna be some stuff that I just, by nature of existence, I'm gonna have to disagree with, or like, be like, I don't see it that way personally, but I understand where you're coming from. However, there were some things that I did not understand where some people were coming from for their theories, but like, that's also fine. Because it's at the end of the day, it's a theory. Yo, speaking of theories, game theories. Speaking of theories, how come conspiracy theories are so on the rise recently? I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, but I feel like everything is a conspiracy, right? Like, I don't buy into almost any of them, aside from the fact that gamblers are quitting right before they win big, and casinos know this. That's obviously true. We can all agree on that. But like, everything has to be a conspiracy now. If you got 9 nuggets at McDonald's instead of 10, I'm telling you right now, that was not a employed 16-year-old who is working after his high school math class. No, no, no. There's a conspiracy that Ronald McDonald is out to get you and your money specifically. So I guess I bring this up because like I guess when I hear about a conspiracy theory, I need a reason that this theory exists. By which I mean, here's a perfect example, right? Hold on, can I re-roll these? Aha, they do come back. Okay. Here's a perfect example of a theory that is very common. A very common theory, and I don't think it should be common, but like that's not really here nor there because it is common, is that the earth is flat. Now, obviously, this is so insanely provable to not be true. But let's run with the idea that it is true. What is the theory? Like, I guess what I'm trying to say is what changes in your day-to-day life if the earth was flat? What does this affect on a wider, broader scale? Because the only thing I can imagine is like maybe you're pissed off that you have to pay so much for United Airlines flights. So you're coming up with this idea that they're lying about the earth being a globe so that they can take longer paths and charge you more for the jet fuel. But I really don't think that that's where they're going with it, because I've never once heard anybody say anything even remotely similar to that. And like, so because of that, I gotta wonder who's getting one up on you by saying, oh, but did you know? I simply can't believe it. I don't think that you also think that that's true. Because it doesn't make sense. Like, what is the idea that is being placed into your mind from it? I liked Wendigoo's theories about multiple copies of people being stuck in the haunted game. Yeah, I thought it was weird that he didn't mention at all the idea that there's worlds in which I have watched pretty much any kind of horror ARG on YouTube. There's some really good ones out there. There's some really bad ones out there. There's some really good ones out there. Say some of the bad ones? No, that'd be rude. I said that would be rude, but I bet in your mind a couple came to fruition. And I didn't say anything. No, but one thing that I thought was really weird was not mentioning the idea at all that Paul and Care could be the same person. And like, I understand that there's some people who have aversions to talking about LGBT themes potentially existing inside of something. But my take on that is the idea that it doesn't actually have to be a trans related thing, that they could be the same person. It could be viewed as rebirth working. It could be viewed as the idea that the traumatic events of somebody's past were so bad that they had completely fragmented that part of their brain away permanently. Or the other theory that I like a lot, and I think it fits a little bit better, but I don't know how widespread this one is. It's just kind of like how I think about it, which is the idea of Paul exists only in a world where Lena is alive, and in a world where Care does not exist because Lena is alive. And I like both. I don't know. I think those are good theories. Some of them are mine, so I guess, you know, fucking got a little bit of bias going on here. Are you able to be used as anything? No, you're just the one that's used it. Yeah, that's right. I'm thinking of D Infinity. I guess we'll take divorce papers. Why not? I guess we'll take this one. I mean, why not? Anything else that we really want? I guess we can take membership card. I mean, why not? When in Rome or something. We're not gonna take that one. Same. I've watched serial killers, but not like horrors or ARGs. Yeah, I mean, ARGs are really fun. You gotta have to get into a mindset of them, right? Because sometimes they'll go down the path of, like, you know, the severe haunting styles of things, which can feel strange if a series felt more grounded at first, to then have it be like, and then that's when the monster under their bed popped out, and it was actually like a real monster with like 30,000 teeth and hyper realistic blood. Sorry, I'm interjecting a little bit of creepypastas here, which I don't know if anybody else read horrible creepypastas as a kid. They were my shit. I loved reading the worst creepypastas known to man. The word hyper realistic lost all meaning after you read a lot of creepypastas, because they didn't know how else to describe that something looked real. Specifically related to video game creepypastas, I guess, but still. Honestly, there's no reason to even double a soul locket, because, yeah, every time we pick up a soul heart, we'll get stats. Bad news, bud. We're not picking up any soul hearts. They don't spawn for Tainted Keeper. Might as well throw these, see what else we can get. Buddy in a box. I mean, it's something as opposed to nothing, and something is slightly better than nothing, even if marginally so. Did he just say Marge? Holy shit, Simpsons reference. I mean, we can reroll once. Maybe we can pick this up. Mom's Pearls, Range and Luck. I'll take the luck. Why not? Burnt Penny, free there, sure. Honestly, it is infinite free bombs if we care about that. Is this quick charge? Yeah. Honestly, it does change a breakpoint for us, which isn't bad. This is Soul of Azazel. Oh, okay, then I don't really care. Double me? Yeah, honestly, fair. I greeted a little too close to the sun. Please watch Vita Carnice. I need somebody to talk to about it. Let me check something. Hold on. That might be the ARG that keeps getting recommended to me, and I haven't clicked on it yet because it looks like there's like a drawing of a 5-year-old in the thumbnail. Hold on. No, this is not the one that I was thinking of. I don't think. No, I don't think I've seen that one yet. I know it's gonna be good when one of the YouTube shorts that popped up has a troll face but in red. That's how you know you stumbled on some like primo shit. That kind of shit. There we go. What's up? Oh, I left up the Hitman World of Assassinations trailer. I was like, that's not Isaac music. What the fuck do I have on? I totally forgot that I had looked that up earlier. Yeah, I feel like I probably will play that one on. To be honest, I didn't know what the Soul of Azazel did. Well, we gotta go now. I mean, how could I not? Wait, Soul of Azazel is fucking awesome. Hold on. I mean, while we're in here, let's just double all the coins on the ground, right? It's very lucky that it worked out, by which I mean I'm such a skilled gamer and I knew that it would work. Do I double it again? Does my greed know no bounds? Oh, I mean, we have a lot of money already, right? So like, I feel like we don't need to double it again, but that's precisely why we should. All right, fucking, but like, we can look now with hindsight and say it was a stupid double. However, if I won that gamble, we'd be singing a very different song. We'd be looking down from the gates of heaven together. To go back on that one point from a while ago, like, right, like the people with people who say they're into indie music, right? I think a lot of them should just learn to say alternative instead of indie, because they will then bring up some of the most popular bands of all time and call them indie, but it's just because of the fact that their music is in the alternative genre, which is understandable to get the two confused because they are very closely linked. But when I hear indie, I'm expecting you to bring out some shit that I've never heard of, right? Some shit like intergalactic, what is it, Gorbong of Death. I mean, I can't, that's, I believe that's the album from the band Bonginator. I don't think that, yeah, that is the album from Bonginator. Sorry. How could I fuck it up? I don't know. But like, I'm expecting something like that, you know? I mean, yeah, that's just good. It's just hard to say no to that one. Soul of the Lost. Sure is. Hierophant, hey, that's some flies, baby. Do you have a channel to recommend? I watched it on my own and on, yeah, so is it just one where it's like, ooh, hold on, fungi transformation online, just give it a little bit. It just takes some time, little bit of, well, you understand where I'm going with this one. We'll hold on, or sorry, we'll hold off on buying anything else just because I want to make sure we can buy whatever we want in the devil deal. And we have precisely enough to buy whatever we want in the devil deal, which is great. We can even double it if they're items that don't look too great on their own, but maybe if we double them, they have some kind of value. If we double them and pass them to the next person. True TikTok style. All right, what we got going on here? Yeah, that's just impossible to say no to, right? Like, oh, but my greed knows no bounds. Okay, I need one person to tell me that I should do the coin flip to double it, because then I can blame you. So know that if you volunteer, this is so I have a scapegoat, but I want one person to tell me. Just know that I will be viscerally upset. To an inconsolable degree. Perhaps the most mad I've been all day. By the way, this seed starts with 3 L's. It's fitting because the seed's taking all the L's. We won't. I know it's telling me yes, fine, I'll just buy it. I would have fucking hit. Oh, I'm going, ooh. I should have gone with it, man. This is what happens when you don't gamble with your whole chest. Fuck. It's like also so not needed to have another one, but it would have been so sick. Does that ass fart? And you're reported to HR. And good luck working in this industry, bud. Well, I mean, that's just funny, right? Like, I don't know if we're gonna take it, because I feel like the whole draw to this build is kind of how quick we're already shooting, and we already have positive attack speed, but it's probably still worthwhile to get Tech X, right? I mean, I don't know. Does it work with this build? Probably. It's hard for me to come up with builds where Tech X doesn't work, but maybe this is somehow one of them. Don't ask me how, because I don't know either. You're live after 2 days. I almost died. Well, first of all, it's technically it's after 1 day because I was live on Saturday. But I understand. Whoa, let's make sure we don't die because I'm looking at chat, because my eyes are firmly glued away from the road. Guys, I'm starting to think distracting driving might be an issue. I don't know. Anyone else? It's basically the next day here. Okay, well, that's probably true. Yeah, I kind of want none of these, so double all of them. Fair enough. What do we have going on down here? I'm not going to be re-rolling at the area where it will just cost twice as much to get the exact same shit, but I could. I check this out. Now, what are we looking at here? I don't think we have spun yet. We totally don't have spun yet. So now this does raise the question, do we get Tech X? And I don't know the answer. We got tears down. All right, assholes. Fuck you, maybe? I don't know. Like, what am I supposed to do about that? Oh, why has it got to be a sticky nickel at that very precise moment? Precisely when I need more money than ever. Whatever. We still got plenty of money to go around. Such a hard run, keeper with Crooked Penny. Yeah, well, for what it's worth, I could have got a second incubus if I wasn't a pussy. Okay, but unfortunately for me, I was. I mean, maybe that's what we do, right? Maybe I leave it up to the game if I get Tech X or not. And I know I had to leave coins up there. Boo-hoo. Okay. I wasn't letting myself get bloated for nothing. All right, down here. Crooked Penny, Tech X. Well, so now, like, this is where shit gets interesting, right? Do I Crooked Penny Brimstone on the dream idea that we get 2 copies of Brimstone? Now, it's an interesting question because in that world where I have double Brim, it's really funny. But in the world where we just pick up Brimstone and Tech X, it's fun to just shoot donuts. Nah? All right, fine. But we do the luck check. Good call. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. This is awesome. And so then we also get this one. Yeah, I don't know. Fuck if I know, man. Seems pretty good to me. Yeah, I'll fuck with this one. And some people don't get don't 2 Tech X get a damage up. Yeah, but like that's why I tested my luck to see how I was doing anyways, and the answer was I would have lost it all, which exact opposite of what happens if you bet it all while you're horse gambling, by the way. Remember, the horse that you're about to choose will win it all. Do it. You must gamble. Only you can place the winning bet. Nobody else can do it for you. There's a whole song about it. It's called Unwritten. No one else can feel it for you. Only you can let it in. Bet on a horse. Bet on a horse. I'm pretty sure that's how the song goes. I'm not 100% sure, but that's kind of the version I've always heard, so I don't know. There's a pretty good run. Now, what do we have going on in here? We could D4 our entire run. Well, they do make a tempting case for it. I think Team Maggie is the best character in this mode. I'm just doing it because we haven't beat Greedier on, or sorry, yeah, we haven't beat Greedier mode with this guy yet. At some point, we're gonna have to like lose a coin flip, but that day won't be today. Let's go down here and see if we can get Perth Throw, or even better, a D6. How about a Guppy item so we're 1 Guppy item away? Oh Lord, please a reroll. Yeah, no, I mean the items up there are atrocious. But surely we can find a way to farm ourselves a reroll. Now, you might say it seems erroneous to place down these bombs. I know if any of these spikes exist, I will get caught on them. It's weird to say. I don't even care for 4.5 volt, man. Now, give me something else in here. None of you could be rerolls. If we get a rune, we just go all in on runing. I think that this is the fungi transformation. It totally is. Now, is fungi a very useful transformation? No, but like, when do you see it, right? I feel like the rarity of just, oh shit, it's fungi makes it worthwhile. Well, metronome could have been a D6. That's true. It also could have been a D4. I mean, honestly, if it was a D4, that's just a skill difference and I should accept it. So I see where you're coming from. Woo. All right, what we got in here? Yeah, these I just don't care about at all. All right, good thing that we got our bad luck out on them. Re-grab this one. Now, what are we looking for here? None of you. I mean, maybe Jar of Flies. Actually, do I care about Jar of Flies? I think I do. I think I like Jar of Flies more than my current item. And then I'm going to get my size back down to normal. And I know that seems like 2 pussy items to pick. Yeah, that's the point. Anyways, while we're here, well, I just lose my Jar of Flies if I do that. More than Crooked Penny? What's Crooked Penny doing for me on the fight against Ultra Greed? You're a coward? All that's left is fighting Ultra Greed. I don't really see what I'm doing with Crooked Penny at this point. Maybe I'm missing something, but isn't it just like I hold it to feel good about the fact that I had it? At least against Ultra Greed, I can farm all his minions and get Jar of Flies up. Plus, we have Hive Mind and no way to generate flies. If there was another floor, I absolutely wouldn't take it, but this is just the end. It's just over at this point. Picking up 4.5 volt and Crooked Penny, the coins on the ground. Oh, I guess I could have done that. That's true. Now, I don't know why I'd do that, because it just gives him more coins. But it could be pretty. I could have doubled Steam sales. I'm starting to see where you're coming from now. There were options out there. I just have to take them still. Now, this is the part of the fight that's going to be the worst of all time, because it's going to be doing absolutely nothing for a while. Just because we're going to do that. Do you not have the max? No, I have the max coin machine. We're doing this just for the unlock of I haven't beat it with Painted Keeper yet. No, yeah, we maxed it out. But like it, you know, it's still a fun idea. Does those not count towards old? He doesn't have boss armor during his next phase, right? Like right now he has boss armor for greed anyway. Like again? The character, I mean? Oh, yeah. I think so. Fuck if I remember. Dude, there's so many unlock conditions in the game. And unfortunately, I remember the faces of my loved ones instead. Which I know one of my weaker traits. True gamers. I mean, what would Grum's pro gamer on Twitter say? Probably that women are ruining gaming. But aside from that, what would Grum's pro gamer on Twitter say? I'm going to get hit by this. I'm not going to get hit by this. Hold on. He's beginning to believe. He's seeing for the first time. His eyes are open. Thank God I did not get hit by that. Leave them alone. Dude, you can't pick up the golden penny. That's kind of like my healing source when times get tough. All right. Just going to get hit real quick. Why? It just felt right. All right, that was pretty easy. Who? He's just one of those people who constantly complains about DEI ruining gaming. He just had a really funny tweet that I saw earlier today, and it's been in my head since I saw it, where he said, "We are gamers tempered by all boss fights. We do not go down easy. Don't mess with gamers." And he's like 50 something years old. I just thought it was really funny to see him tweeting that at the age of 50. What's DEI? So like, what is it actually? In reality, I feel like it's just a boogeyman that people have come up with to fight. But I believe it stands for diversity, equality, and inclusion, or inclusivity. Tainted Blue Baby? I mean, we have to eventually. I guess we can do a run on him. I think that's what it stands for, but whenever anybody's against it, they never want to say what the full acronym is, because it does sound pretty bad. That's right. That's how this motherfucker works. Okay, so I held a bad one to hold. So let's pick up the bad one and just throw it. Now I have a fire one. Don't throw my fire one, because if I throw my fire one, I'm asking to take way too much damage. Because we know how this goes. Get back another one. We've got the hollowed ground one. Hollowed ground one, pretty good. We've got 2 items right here. Luigi's board, good for that. I mean, I've heard he wins by doing absolutely nothing, so I'm very excited to see where this is going forward. Glass cannon, I probably shouldn't have picked that one up. I'm really good at taking damage. Some would say it's one of my best traits, actually. So, okay, really good throw. Yep. Heard that lots of pro teams are hiring right now, so. Did you see the Conquest versus Mark fight? Nah, I haven't seen season 3. So I kind of felt wrong to try and look up the ending fight before I've even seen most of season 3. I'm assuming he's like a Viltrumite also. I guess it's disingenuous for me to say I haven't seen season 3. I guess we should like be honest with ourselves. I haven't seen season 2. Why? Same reason I haven't seen anything past season 1 of The Boys. I've got like a really bad habit. Wow, great job shooting that out just to immediately destroy it. Very well played by me. But I've got this really bad habit of picking up shows early and then just like never coming back to them. Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna hold R just because I threw away all of my HP with a singular picking up a glass cannon, because I kind of forgot I did that shit. So that was just, look, the writing was on the wall. I shouldn't have picked that one up. You should watch it on stream, because let's be honest, you'll never finish Invincible. Yeah, but if I watch it on stream also, I'll be like, I don't understand what's going on. I'm gonna be everybody's like least favorite part of watching a movie with their mother. I'll be like, so is he like the bad guy? So which version of Mark is this? Is this our Mark, or is this like a different universe Mark? So if it's not a different universe Mark, what happened to our Mark? I don't remember our Mark doing that. I'm gonna have to say that over and over the whole time. We can judge for ourselves how much we enjoy that. I know that season 2 is what opened up the different universes, I think. I believe there was the one guy who like had all of the knowledge and all of the answers, and it was something about the fact that remarkably our version of Mark is one of the only ones who doesn't want to be a conqueror, which is precisely why he was like, I'm gonna go to another world. Hey, what the fuck? You just said all the other Marks are like insanely evil and you want to go see them? And I don't think he was supposed to be a villain at first. I know he broke the clones out of The maximum security place Cecil had them in, but like, I don't know. Also, horse pill, you've got to be insane if you think I'm not buying that. If it's made for horses, imagine what it can do for a measly person like me. Now, if we had bombs, I would destroy this super secret tinted rock right there. Come on, man, the crooked penny. I mean, either way, I don't have money. And you might say, oh, just use your coins that you have. I don't even have a bomb. At best, I've got a flaming poop. Well, had. You know, you gotta learn to appreciate what you have. I'm just gonna stay here while Dead Bird gets the kill. Low risk gaming. Oh yeah, I've got a question about Dokkan. When the Tainted Blue Baby can't even have bombs? Your shits are your bombs? I didn't have any explosive shits, is what I meant. I know I can't have bombs, but like, see, there's what that counts as a bomb as far as I'm concerned. And now we have 2 more bombs, which means I can go get the other thing that I was talking about. I know that my shits are my bombs, but like, I didn't have any explosive shits. Not yet. Dude, why is Dead Bird so committed to me right now? Which one's this? Is this diarrhea? Yeah, we'll just double those ones out. The 18th, okay. Sick. Because I like early Dragon Ball units, I am going to summon this Goku. I don't care if he's good or bad. People are gonna be like, save your stones, save your stones. How about you save my nuts going into your mouth? Thoughts on this? Yeah, we don't even have enough money to buy the horse pill. I could feel what you wanted to say. I mean, I'm just excited for another early Dragon Ball unit. They kind of forget that early Dragon Ball exists a lot of the time. So I don't even just mean in Dokkan. I just mean like Dragon Ball fans in general. And I hit Q instead of E. Whoops. I meant to use a little diarrhea sheet. Instead, I just threw out my cool. I don't even know what that one does. We're gonna need a lot more shit if we want to win. He's gonna freak out because Demon King Piccolo is gonna easy A. I actually don't know if I like that. Can I be honest with you? He's already an okay unit. Is he absurdly strong? No. But he's a pretty good support who can hold his own in terms of living. I'm scared that his early easy A is just going to make him so useless in like a year's time. And I know Roshi had longevity and he instant easy A'd. Yeah, but I'm talking about the rule, not the exception. When a free-to-play unit releases, you don't have to easy A free-to-play unit on release. They've shown that before, just very rarely. And people have complained about the fact that they always easy A them instantly. And I'm with those people, because if you just make the kit good, then easy A it later, boom, you've given longevity to a free-to-play unit. And then people go, well, that's unrealistic. Well, that's unrealistic. Well, they did with the Bardock unit. And the Saiyan team that they give you out, the Saiyan Saga team, doesn't easy A yet. What's up with that? The one that they have all the missions for. That one doesn't easy A yet. Surely that would be a good one to easy A instantly if they're giving it to all people, but it's because they don't want to just instantly make the units completely useless. And I wish that they would do it with more units, because then the free-to-play units are more exciting because they get another spark of longevity later. Don't they not also easy A the prime units instantly? It's hella good if you don't have the units. It's 2 new units and easy A's. Oh shit. I probably won't have most of them. I have no clue who's on them, but anybody who released within the past, I mean, the last banner I really remember is my GOAT Captain Ginyu, from when I was playing the last time I was playing. I know I missed an entire anniversary. I know I missed all of the 9th anniversary. I definitely played the 8th. STR Chi-Chi, STR Bulma. Okay, yeah, I don't have either of those. As far as I know, at least. Can I, like, I understand why they have Blue Baby throw shit, because it kind of just describes the character, right? Sorry, the 4 tainted Blue Baby fans are in shambles. You have to have a stronger arm than that. Sisyphus has been pushing a rock uphill for how many fucking years, and you can't throw a rock more than 1 foot? Come on now. We also have Bunny Suit Bulma on the banner. I mean, honestly, I don't know. What am I supposed to say to that? Yippee! Ooh, time to pull out the goon suit. Finally, a banner for me. Is she like actually good, or is it just like hell yeah bunny girl? I know League of Legends players are like hell yeah bunny girl. That's why all the Riven mains run the exact same skin. She's all right. Well, you know. I wasn't asking that. I was asking if she's a usable unit. Bro, when I take a sip of water, I feel so rejuvenated. I should do that more often. Or maybe not like yap 24/7. Between both of them, the water is more likely to happen. All right. Dodge that. Oh my God, try and dodge this. You won't be able to dodge this. He's hit posting. He's hit man posting. Just wait till we play it on stream. STR Roshi is on Peppy Gals. For what? What did he do that was so peppy? It's not a good idea to play Devil Deals on Blue Baby. We can agree on this. I kind of want Guppy's head. But I don't feel like doxing my health that hard for no reason. All right, that's fair. That's fair. We can just move on then. What do we do in this run? Probably we'll just try to go Mega Satan then. Maybe see if we can keep one. It's because he's a little pervert guy. Do you think they'll release an Oolong and put him on Peppy Gals then? If not, now this is what I like to call discrimination at its finest. And you could say he's not as much of a pervert, but like we all know what he used the Dragon Balls for. And if you don't worry. It's the memory that people use the most often when farming things. You'll know. So I hope that when we get our goated Oolong unit, which I'm sure they're about to release a Dokkan Fest Oolong, just wait. He'll be on every category because he can transform. Yo, what happened to Oolong? Actually, like, did he die after the events of the original Dragon Ball? I only ask this because my man was nowhere to be seen. I'm not saying he would have shown up and like, you know, carried Universe 7 in the Tournament of Power. I'm just saying they didn't give him the chance to. Wow. You really shouldn't have. Thanks. This truly does mean the world to me. So how does this one work? Does it just randomly generate flies slowly? It does. Okay, up to 3. Then we can just take the 3 with us. Okay. Sorry, I just have to know how my kit works to utilize my kit. I know. He's so weird. He's so quirky. Kid Goku that's gonna easy A that you have, he has DR support and he's a slot 3. Can you tell me the color of said Kid Goku? Is he the int one? Int Kid Goku? Fizz PTP. I don't know what PTP stands for. It has new Chi-Chi STR. Okay. Hold on. Well, now I have to check. So, really quickly, what I've been doing actually, and it's why Dokkan's been a positive influence on my life. I am the only person who can say a gacha game's a positive influence on my life. Want to know why? I now almost exclusively am going to be playing Dokkan while I'm on the treadmill at the gym. And it's like, yeah, sure, it's a little bit lame to be like in a public gym where you're playing on your phone while you're on the treadmill, but like, it gives me something to do, and let's not lie to ourselves. Dokkan's not the most intensive game of all time, so I can just set up my rotations, tap my orbs, and then get back to moving, and then go tap my orbs. So it's been nice. It's been nice to finally have that structure back. I've been slacking on the gym for way too long, so it feels great to be back. Yo, fuck with the tech UI he came out. I did see there was a tech UI on the banner. Yeah, I was wondering if he was any good. That was one of the ones that I did notice because I was like, holy shit, UI Goku. I know him. He's like Ultra Instinct or something. So like this character, okay, well, I'm just gonna walk onto that and take a fuck ton of damage for no reason. So this character I'm playing optimally, right? I just like hit E. Like I don't even think about what the boss does. I just lose all of my HP by getting hit 77 times. That part was a little bit on me. We could keep exploring, but like, we're just good. His domain is a 100% dodge, 100%. Oh, damn. I feel like 100% dodge is still insane. Well, I don't really know how domains work. I've got 2 domain units. I've got the LR Int Broly, and then the other one is, I got a future Gohan who has a domain, but the future Gohan to me looks like he's fallen off pretty hard because I just don't feel like he's that survivable. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm just not playing him on his right rotations or something. But that Gohan, I'm a little sad he doesn't feel as good as I was hoping he would, because I was like, holy shit. Oh, I pulled a random unit from my remaining anniversary stuff, and he seems pretty good. I got a LR Goku who leads, I think it's Turtle School? I think. He's very much like a Saiyan Saga Goku style unit, but he seems pretty good. I don't think he seems insane or anything, but like definitely not bad at all. I don't know if he probably came out a decent bit ago, so at this point most people have just moved on from him. But I love early Dragon Ball units, and that's Saiyan Saga counts as early Dragon Ball for me, so I'm very happy I pulled him. Oh fuck, I forgot pulling out that one while you're inside the noxious gases will cause you to take extra damage. Will I ever remember it? Let's be honest, no. All right, he's not the most important thing to me. The painted blue baby plays are not gonna redefine my entire livelihood, unfortunate as it may be. Oh, you have Glorio, all right. Well, yeah, I also have Glorio. Glorio is, Glorio, I got insanely lucky on that banner. I was about to call it the Glorio banner. I actually forgot that it was supposed to be the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta's banner. I pulled both of them within my one rotation on the banner, because my kind of rule with Dokkan is you might as well do one rotation on every banner. Why not? And so I got 2 copies of Glorio and 2 copies of the new Super Saiyan Vegeta, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Glorio feels like he's the newly released unit between the two of them. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Glorio's very limited on the teams he can run on, but on the teams he can run on, that motherfucker doesn't take damage. He's insane, and his offense is not bad for how defensive he is. That guy is crazy good. And I think he also supports, I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to reread his kit. I can't remember. I just remember being blown away at how well he was performing. And he can run the new Demon King Piccolo, and the Demon King Piccolo supports Glorio's team, which is fun. Demonic Power seems like a really good team. Yeah, it runs every boo. Yeah, that's the other thing about it, is there's every boo on there too. It seems like a very solid team. Granted, do I know how many of the boos are relevant? No. I am doing the super easy A, or whatever the hell it's the new easy A power level boost part 3 on my int Buhan. Because I believe I read it and it looked really good. I don't know how good he actually is. I don't know how good any of the super easy A's are, but I never have had good boo units, so I'm happy to try and do. The only time I ever had a good boo unit, there were 2 of them. There were 2 boo units that I actually felt were good when I first got them, and it was the LR physical boo. Boo Tanks, I believe. I think it's Boo Tanks and he transforms into Super Boo. Either way, that one, and then also the STR TUR Kid Boo. That one was also really good. I really like that. Whoa, what an item to find just sitting down here. Which one of you forgot your ladder down here? Be honest. Trust me, double Glorio lead. They support every single rotation. He never dies, slot 3. Yeah, no, honestly, I think Glorio just feels like an insanely good unit to have on my account, just because it's like you said, also, he leads every boo team, and it can be really hard to find good boo leads. There's one that I should easy A. I have the int Fat Boo and int UR Super Easy A Boo and STR Easy A Kid Boo are better than 99% of units. Okay. I've got another one that I can easy A. I don't know if he's even worth it. I mean, I feel like his easy A is pretty old at this point, so it might be really bad, but it's new to me because, well, last time I played, Tech Gohan hadn't even easy A'd. And I think this is the one that easy A'd at the same time as Tech Gohan, but I'm not 100% sure because, like, how would I be? I don't have a time machine yet, and if I did, let's just say I'd go back in time and make sure JFK gets double tapped. Anyway, why? I was just thinking of something funny that's like removed from currently existing. I know some people were probably alive during JFK's assassination. They're like, that's a very insensitive joke to make. But like, let's be honest here. They don't have too much longer to be mad at me. So it's fine. Anyways, the other unit is the tech exchange boo. I never even Dokkan awakened this guy because I pulled him so late and I was like, I don't know what team I'd run him on. But it's the one that exchanges into evil boo and he starts as fat boo. Rip JFK, he was kind of cool, I think. I mean, probably like as cool as a president can be, which is to say not very, but you know, probably. All right, we're good, we're good. The only president I like is the current one, Smile. Now, why do I have to say that? This way I'll get pardoned if I ever decide to go like do a hate crime. You gotta get in early. It's why, what was that one Twitch streamer who got caught doing some like heinous shit in, I was about to say South Africa. It was definitely South Korea, not South Africa. Don't know why. All I thought it was South. They got caught doing some like really heinous, disrespectful shit IRL. And then for their court date, they tried to show up wearing a Make America Great Again hat. I'm like, does he think Trump can just like pardon him in South Korea? Brother, that's not the government you're answering to. I can send you my box, by the way, and you could tell me if you don't know a unit and I'll tell you what they do. I mean, like, I feel so it's weird because I have objectively one of the best teams in the game that anytime I run any other team, they're just not gonna feel as good. You know what I mean? Because my team's so full. I feel like I might be able to beat some of the content that I just haven't even bothered to attempt. If I would just, you know, load it up for once, then it makes it really hard for me to know what I should be doing right now because I've got my best team awakened and all that kind of stuff. I know I could be doing endgame content, but look, there's too much choice in Dokkan, all right? Other gacha games, there's no content to do, so it makes it really easy to tell what content to do. Dokkan actually puts out stuff, man. That's hardly fair. How am I supposed to know what I should be doing when you actually give me multiple options? The easiest is when you don't give me any options because then I'm sitting there starving and praying that something gets added. Instead, they overwhelm me with too much to do. But yeah, I don't know. I think I've got some other ones that I've just never bothered to Dokkan Awaken. I know I have the physical Dokkan Fest Piccolo who exchanges with Kami that I never easy ate him. I was thinking that like those are what I should be doing right now, just because of the fact that I have so many, like I have so many off meta teams that I can't run for either Super Battle Road or just challenges that say to use a certain category, just because I never bother making them. Why would I? They're used on 1 out of 30 teams. Discord.com. Hold on, let me open Discord in my browser. Any day now. Any day now. Okay. Oh, is that? Oh, damn. There's actually a couple units that I don't recognize here. So the ones I don't recognize are, I don't know what the LR Gammas do. I obviously know they are the LR Gammas. I've never seen that LR AGL Broly. The LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku that you have, I believe I've seen. I think he was on the current banner, I think, and that's the only reason I've seen him. The LR, I don't know if I pointed this one out. The LR Tech UI, I'm assuming is the Tech UI we were just talking about, but I do not know the Vegeta right next to him, to the left of him. I don't think I've ever seen that Vegeta. Going into the STR, I have never seen LR Bulma. What the fuck is that Goku's hair color to the next to the blue evolved Vegeta? Never seen that one before. I haven't seen the Int trio. I think that's Vegeta, Goku, and maybe Super Trunks on the right. I can't tell who it is on the right because it's just such a small image with 3 of them there. And I definitely have not seen, I think I pointed it out, the Cell Max. I definitely haven't seen him either. But up top, I know all of those physical ones and all of them. Those ones I know for sure. That includes the ones that I know versus do not know. Tech Vegeta is a transforming into a Super Saiyan Vegeta character. He's a stacker. Yeah. Is he Dokkan Fest? Is he... I'm assuming he's a Dokkan Fest TUR. But like, for all I know, he could have been a free-to-play one. Because I haven't been keeping up with the Dokkan Fest yet. Okay. Yeah, and then honestly, I'm curious about Cell Max. Is Cell Max runnable? Because Cell Max is a sick character. Oh, wait, hold on. Whoa. My eyes totally glossed over this. That is not who I thought it was at all. I have not seen the SSJ4 LR Goku. I haven't seen him at all. I also haven't seen the Int Frieza, but it doesn't look like you have him fully awakened, so I'm imagining he just doesn't do anything. Either that, or he's like a free-to-play unit, or like the winner-loser unit, or something like that. Agio Broly is a 9th anniversary transformed into the green hair with a domain. Okay. Yeah, I actually don't think I've heard much of anything about the 9th anniversary units in general. So, fuck, dude. I double tapped E. I couldn't tell you why. Nor will I going forward. You are now rocking with Will I Am. And, well, you know. Well, I'm not allowed to say the other word. My mom says it's mean, so. Yeah, honestly, yeah, that just feels pretty good, huh? Fuck you. Shit. Well, yes, I suppose that is the character's whole identity and motif. But, man, I mean, there's no reason to even go in there. Yeah. Well, moving right along, moving swiftly onward. Dude, this run has nothing to it, is the unfortunate part about it. I mean, maybe something can change. Damn, never mind. Was really good. He transformed into Oob. Oh, but he's basically invincible. Then he transformed into. But I'm assuming we're now just at a point where enemies deal so much damage that his tanking doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, it's starting to seem like offense characters are aging better than defense characters now, just because they keep adding way stronger offensive enemies to the point where blitzing them down and just using dodge seems to be what a lot of people are doing to clear the events. He's still runnable on SSJ4 AGL Goku's team. That makes sense, because I mean, you'll also get the extra damage resist passed over, right? So I'm imagining with free extra damage resist. Can I be honest, and maybe I'm crazy, I think that the new Vegeta does not feel as good as he should because they want you running him with the defensive reduction support that is being provided by the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. But I don't think that that's a good way to design units, because if somebody doesn't have that unit, then the new unit feels horrible. But even if they do have that unit, they go, well, I'll just run an old unit who tanks better because he also gets that same support added. I don't think it was a very smart way to design the Vegeta. With that said, I still love the Vegeta's animations. Like, he still looks really clean. It's got a very clean, like, slice kick animation. So, also, I will say, after this run, I might end stream, and I know it's like that's super early for you. Yeah, my head is pounding. I don't know if I just didn't eat enough for dinner or what, but I feel really bad. However, that might change. I'm hoping miraculously I just start feeling like completely fine. I didn't even see you down there. All right, well, don't throw. If I throw, I'll just pick a different character and do another run. Why? Well, because I'd rather enjoy the last run. Shit. All right, perfectly I don't know, man. I don't know what honestly, I didn't even see the little spider. The black recluse. I didn't even know he was there. If I would have seen the little black widow there, I probably wouldn't have stepped on him. I wouldn't have used my whole force. I mean, honestly, if you ask me, the spider enemies should get killed by me stomping on them, because I'm pretty sure even if Isaac's like 4 years old, a 4-year-old kid stepping on top of a spider will probably kill it. He was a slot 1 extreme character. If you have super bosses or movie boss characters on a turn, he gets damage reductions and defense. He also has a taunt active, 14 million defense with like 90% damage reduction. Damn. So they kind of just made him like a beast Gohan, but for extreme. But then you consider that extreme never gets good units, and it makes a lot of sense why he was so good. Can I be honest? I kind of just feel like saying, fuck it, let's do an Eden run to end out stream. Just play some good, honest Isaac. Starting varicose veins decap attack. I don't really know what decap attack does. Oh. Well, what happens if I press it again? Oh, it just gives me back my head. That's kind of fun. Tech Broly was? Oh. Weird. Okay. Not who I would have thought. Dude, how am I supposed to get past this? It's an unbeatable barricade. The answer? We keep doing this way. This time? Like that. Oh my god, he might be a genius. I don't know. He might have the basic problem-solving skills of a 5-year-old. Let's not all get too excited, but I'm just saying, like, if I ever graduate from elementary school, you know why. Yeah, I don't really feel any... What happens if I... Does my head count as a hitbox? No. Okay, okay. Heck, Broly is still really runnable. Okay. I've got the int Broly now. Well, I guess the int super, not super Broly, sorry, the int Z Broly. I got him on a random rotation I did trying to get a duplicate of one of the anniversary units before it was gone. Or sorry, before the step up was gone. Obviously, the banners are still out, but the step up's gone, so I'm discouraged from summoning now. I like getting free goodies, even if they're not like actually free, and every time the free multi gives me absolutely nothing. I like getting them. In Broly is a crazy leader. Yeah, he seems really solid still. I just haven't run him much because, like, I haven't really been looking at all the other units we can grab. So, by the way, speaking of what we have here, I guess we can do a little run analysis. Our tiers are not that great. Our damage is not that great. Our shot speed is low. Our health is low. Our speed is slightly above average. Our luck is slightly above average. And we started with the padlock. There's not a lot of positives that I just listed. You might be noticing that. The more astute among you might have said, wait a minute, when's he going to get to the good parts of it? That's kind of what I'm wondering. Now, decap attack, on the other hand, is seeming phenomenal. Like, that damage is really, really good for recharging on its own. Maybe I'm insane, but doesn't that seem so solid? And then you could even reposition however you would like. Woo! Check that shit out. And then I don't even have to worry about him anymore. Decapitation is the best item in the game. I want to know what you're running when you're unconfident fighting the new boss. Oh, I'm not. No. Hold on. Let me rephrase this. It's not that I'm unconfident fighting the new bosses. I just have so many easy A's to do that my time playing the game since I've come back has mainly been me going, oh shit, I should go do this easy A and do all 30 levels of that first so I can get some more of my units up. I just haven't even been trying the hardest bosses. I fully think that I could do pretty well against them with the teams that I am running. I just have so many easy A's that I see going away soon that I want to make sure I'm getting before they're gone. Like one that I really want to get done and I don't have done yet is both the new one, the GT Goku and Vegeta, the rainbow orb changers, do all that kind of stuff, right? I want to get them done, but even more so, I want to get done the physical Super Saiyan 3. You must have crazy stones. I did, and then I spent a lot of them on stupid summons. Right now I have 300, which I'm still decently happy with because that's at least a full rotation through on the Saiyan Day banner, and then I'll keep saving from there. But like the other issue is I'm really slow at playing. I think I just get distracted too. I like doing the worst things in the game, and like I recognize that they're not a smart use of my time. The SSJ4 duo, I have easy A'd them. I've easy A'd the I think it was 8th anniversary. I've easy A'd both of them. Don't worry, the LR easy A's are quick. It's the normal TUR easy A's that take so long because of the 30 stages instead of 10. The 10 stages makes it too easy. We don't have any HP, so it's an exercise in futility to walk into that devil deal. I wouldn't walk into a dollar store with 99 cents. I'm not walking into the devil deal without the health for it, you know? It's a simple principle. Check that shit out. Okay, it would have been so cool if you would have just given me what I needed there. Now we could really use some health of any kind, even remotely. Yeah, it's just a nice little idea I've had for a bit. Alternative, and this is going to be a hard sell. Give me, actually it's going to be a giant sell. Give me fucking nothing, and I'll be grateful for it. Thank you so much. Now, I truly hate these spiders because they don't follow rhyme or reason. They don't think like you and I, right? They're not people. They don't know. They're purely instinct predators. I mean, they should probably make every ZA 10 stages, 3 stones each stage. That's what I'm saying, man. Here's Dad's ring, by the way, Father's blessing. Gun to my head, I couldn't tell you what this item does. This tells me absolutely nothing, and the external item descriptions don't work on this version of the repentance patch. I don't know why. Dad's cock ring, it's wet. It vibrates with his love. That's what it should have said, actually. Dude, I think they're cooking with that one, honestly. What are we gonna do with this eat and run? I don't know. Probably just like the normal shit, right? No need to think it through. Thinking is for people who have plans and things to do ahead of time. I am trying to have none of those personally. I'm just trying to kind of like go with the flow and move forward from here. Dude, to go like way back to another thing that I said way earlier. Why? This is going to sound stupid. Why don't you get money back if you do self-checkout? Because I'm not saying it should be everything's half off or something crazy like that. But if I'm taking 5-10 minutes to self-checkout, right? You got to consider that's 5-10 minutes of wages that you would have paid a cashier that you're now not paying them. Why would you? It's faster. Well, because the whole idea with grocery stores is that they charge a little bit more also because of the fact that they're so well manned. But you don't need to be well manned for me to do the job for you. So I should get like a little bit of money back for using self-checkout because I'm not making you pay an employee to check me out. That's only fair because you're paying the employees, but they're not doing that part of their job. And you might say, but they still have to restock the shelves. I'm just saying, really the end game of this is I want every grocery store in the United States to become Aldi. Okay, I guess that's really what I'm trying to say is I just want every single grocery store to be Aldi. So all I have to do is walk in, grab my food, check myself out, and then be happy and be on my merry way. And like the reason it works so well for Aldi is because they've got a genius idea here. They really have cracked the code. The fact that you can make everything cheaper because you're able to just check yourself out makes perfect sense. So why isn't everywhere doing that? Why don't I have to, like, what if I only had to pay $10 for eggs instead of $11? Thoughts on this? And also, before anybody says, wow, that's an absurd price, have you considered that I get 12 eggs when I buy the whole carton? And now all of a sudden it's seeming like I'm getting a deal. Best of luck making fun of that one. That's right. Realistically, by the way, I actually currently do not have eggs as part of my normal diet just because like the price is too high and it's so much cheaper just to buy something like chicken and just prepare a ton of chicken ahead of time. Is it going to be the most seasoned of all time? Or sorry, the most unique different flavors of all time? It's going to be the most seasoned. If I don't season my chicken to the 90th degree, I actually think it tastes disgusting. I can't. The worst part about chicken, and I think everybody will agree, is when it tastes exactly like chicken. That's what I do not want from it. So what's the ring do? Does it just freeze them? Kind of? I honestly, I'm playing with fire with it. Well, let's just not worry about that. American citizens calling the U.S. a third world country because their eggs cost a lot. Look, it's not just because our eggs cost a lot. It's because they won't give me money back after I... Oh. I only get to choose one? I mean, Neptunus is probably the one I would have picked anyways, but I don't even remember what the other ones were. That's crazy. What? My chicken take? Because I do truly believe that. Echo chamber would have been insane. I thought Echo Chamber was one of them, but I didn't want to say it. Look, I didn't know I only got to choose one item. I thought that since I was eating, I don't even want to talk about it, man. I don't even want to. I'm clearly not in the right headspace right now. I don't want to talk about it. All right. I'm talking to only trusted adults about this from now on. And unfortunately, none of you guys are currently fitting the bill. Good shit. You've been playing this game for years, man. Okay, well, hold on. Not the repentance version of it. Not all. 95% of my Binding of Isaac knowledge comes pre-repentance. Repentance items to me all feel like they still came out yesterday because I just haven't played as much on repentance. An Echo Chamber is an item you have to unlock. So if it was a base game repentance item, there's a good chance that I had it. If it's one of the like tainted unlocks or like a challenge unlocks or stuff like that, there's a good chance I don't have it committed to memory. Just because I've seen it so much less than anything else. But like, you show me a vanilla Isaac item, undoubtedly, I can tell you that. How do you not know every birthright? I know the names of my loved ones. I know the names and their birthdays and their faces. That's how I don't know the name, or that's how I don't know every birthright. The information has been taken up, unfortunately. The salting of Ratsick. Wait, they're kind of cooking. Hold on. Ooh, wait, I didn't even notice we had that one opened up. Also, good shout out, good shout out. Mods, live this guy with hammers. But yeah, no, we'll see how much longer I'm gonna go because my head is killing me right now. But like, I feel like I can mind over matter. I can name one birthday, except my own, not gonna lie. Yeah, when I said the birthdays part, I was lying. Just pop a pill. I mean, look, I'm already on 17 Viagra. I don't think life can get much harder. I definitely can't. But a wild Sen has appeared. Hi, Sen. What are you about to try and coerce Sen into? You're being too nice. What are you about to try and sell them on? What kind of new crypto scheme have you fallen upon in this time of times? Does your shit ever get so hard you grow an inch? Like, do you mean, do I ever... Hold on. So, I don't like the way it's phrased because it implies that whilst I'm shitting myself, I get hard. I would like to first clear the air. That does not happen normally. Okay? And I'm not saying like it doesn't happen to me normally. I'm saying just like in general. That's not a normal thing to have happen. Do you ever get so hard you grow an extra inch? I mean, you think I could just triple my size? I mean, that'd be insane. That'd be crazy. Grown in... dude, I have dead brain. I clearly can't play this game today. One more run. This will be the last run because obviously the last two didn't count. We all know that. We all know the two that you lose on don't mean anything. Which ones are we getting rid of? I don't know. Flies. Why? It's just... When I use the eraser, I try to make rooms where I don't have to fight anything because it's funny. And I feel like early game, there's going to be a lot of fly rooms. Now, does it potentially make a Beelzebub situation worse later? It does potentially make a Beelzebub type situation worse later. But honestly, I think in life, you got to take the good with the bad, the smile with the sad, you know? Love what you got and remember what you have. By the way, that last one was so winnable. I don't want anybody to say that like, oh man, no matter what you did, you would have. No, that one was so. If you heard the howl, that's just a secret room howl though, because it's right here. Yeah, it's secret room. It's not crawl space, I think. Hey, what's upside down Wheel of Fortune do? Isn't it a random die effect? So now we are a polyphemus plus chemical reaction. Honestly, I think that's fine. I think that having Poly plus Tammy's head seems good to me. Maybe I'm crazy for that, but 80 bucks. The new Monster Hunter is very expensive, but it's also very good. So yeah, I think we might win. I might have a run here. I mean, like, we'll have to see. But it does feel a little bit better. We re-Eden'd the Eden run. Holy shit, we finally found him. Eden squared. After all this time playing Isaac, we've waited. Just a tad in it. Sorry, just a tad in it. In it, bruv. Oi, oi, oi. What's all this then? Wait, why do you guys talk like the way that anime cosplayers talk? Because they're the ones who always go like the oi, oi, oi. So why are you talking like them, In my own personal straw man of how you would talk. Why do you think that would happen that way? Waiting for a sale will be worth it because I'll have added more monsters by then. It's a nice thought. It's a nice thought. I know they're adding the Mizutsune, but like the game kind of needs more large monsters, I feel personally. Never do that again. Which one? The anime cosplayer oi oi oi? But what if I try to make that like my one thing, like my brand? What about that? In that situation, am I allowed to do it again? Because I feel like a lot of people would really be into that. Man, I don't know if I should leave or call you a slur for that. That's how you, true art is what brings the emotions out of people, which is how I know that I've truly stumbled upon something special. I mean, like, you kind of, don't you have to? Don't you have to? Like, how can you not take Libra? I want more large monsters. I know. Me too. I mean, now we're just kind of like an overall pretty decent build. We don't do anything insanely well. We do have to change our approach to items ever so slightly, which is namely anything that has a downside with upside. The upside has to be very good for the down. We're just like slightly better average man with the worst piercing shots of all time. It makes Tammy's head far worse. The rat is constantly smiling. I'm just like happy to be here, I guess. Sorry, I'm supposed to look, I think I'm supposed to look miserable every day. We possibly took a god run to an okay run. Yeah, I feel like they nerfed Libra a bit too hard. Why did you buy that instead of that? Don't worry about that. I was gonna say, I can't imagine the rat not smiling. Sorry. I'll try to sound more like people who have to work their 9-to-5s every day. That's on me, it's on me. I was caught being whimsical and enjoying my life. That's a sentence of 0 to 60. I know, because I'm in your very thin walls. Tell that to my neighbor who bangs on them at night. Oh, what? You don't like me screaming at night? Okay. Sorry that the voices get louder. Will we ever do a face cam stream? I want to be more happy with how I look in real life first. That's also why I've been going back to the gym. It's because actually, all right, peeling back the veil 100%. I was going to do this year, and honestly, I blame myself for like really letting my gym tendencies go during the winter months. I really did put on a lot of what I lost. It's pretty tragic, so I've got to get really back on the grind. But what I was going to do for April Fools is I was gonna hype up a new model, and then I was just gonna turn on my normal camera and it was just gonna be me. I don't do VTubing for any purpose of like anonymity or anything like that. I just do it so that I don't have to care if my hair looks horrible. That's the truth behind, like, because sometimes after I work a long day, my number one nervous tick, everybody has a nervous tick, right? Mine is I just kind of like run my hair or my hand through my hair over and over. And so sometimes my hair looks insanely greasy right after I'm done right after I'm done working. And I was like, it's too much work for me to have to shower right after work to look more presentable just for stream. So instead I will just do this, because like I'm gonna shower before I go to bed, but it's generally that's just part of my nighttime routine, not part of my directly after work routine. And then I'd have to throw everything into a state of disarray just to look good for stream. And like, obviously that's a bit of a lie because I look good 24/7, and I'm sure that's exactly what you were thinking right now. Thank you so much for saying it, by the way. And you're correct, but yeah, no, so I mean that's the main reason that I don't. It's just the effort to actually look good on stream, because people scrutinize how you look. And like, for what reason? Shouldn't you scrutinize these insanely good plays at the Binding of Isaac instead? And don't say which plays, because you know all of them, all right? I'm one of the best to ever do it in my room. I think you should do 10x better with facing him, because I feel like he'd be a lot more animated. Yeah, I've thought about that before. I mean, we'll see. Because when I do the stream with it, we'll see. I don't know. I do talk with my hands a lot. I like to pause and talk with my. I mean, in fact, sometimes you'll notice I'm not shooting in rooms just because I only have one of my hands on the keyboard because I'm using the other one to talk, emote, and express myself. But there is an issue, right? When I turn on face cam, it's gonna have to be the end of a certain era. What's the end of that era? Letting my balls hang out on stream, which I do every single stream. You just can't tell right now. But then it's gonna get really awkward when I stand up, right? And they're like, hey, this guy's full chub. No, guys, I swear that's not even full. It's like half probably. No, but like actually I do, sometimes I do take off. No, I normally just go to my undershirt. Bricked up while playing Isaac. I mean, what do you want me to do when they got characters like the spider in this game? Or egg sack? You can't just put a sack in front of me and expect me to feel nothing. That just doesn't make any sense. Ball cam is too much. Ball cam is not too much. But I'm pretty sure they do that in the NBA all the time. They're like, hey, let's go live to the ball cam. And then they just show a close-up of it. You said, Isaac, I might have left stream. I was trying really hard because I was like, oh my God, every character in this game is a child. So I really had to think. I was like, damn, make sure you don't put yourself in a hole. This is your only chance out. Pick the spider. It's the only safe way. Which kind of, I mean, it's truly a tragic tale that it was the only safe play to go for, but still. I mean, maybe we get just like something insane. You could have said mother. Yeah, but then there's like, so what you're saying is you thought Isaac at first? No, so what I thought at first was I was like, who are the characters in this game? And then I went, well, there's obviously Isaac. And then I went, nope, child. I had to remember the context in which I was telling the joke. So actually what I thought of first was the fact that I forgot the context behind the joke. And then I was like, all right, let's reel this one back in. Hey, damage and shot speed, that's huge. None of these appeal to me on a visceral level. Like none of them scream my name out last night like your mother did. Am I right or am I right? Speaking of mother, but like the other reason I couldn't say mother, right? Because when you think of mother, the first thing you think of is her foot stomping on somebody. I can't have people thinking I'm into feet. Ah, who am I kidding? With the shit I said on stream, you probably think way worse than that. You're probably like, honestly, it would be a blessing if it was just feet at this point. At least then I know you can enjoy Quentin Tarantino films, which like I have enjoyed a couple. Nah, well, I guess not a couple. You mean you can't have people knowing? Well, yeah. Because then, oh no, could you imagine the horror if all of my viewers were like, he's into feet and they sent me unsolicited feet pics? Ah, guys, that, no. Oh, that'd be a fate worse than death. Especially since my Discord DMs are always open, wink, if you're over 18. Disclaimer, and alive. And also they're consensually sent of you. All right, that should be all of the disclaimers out of the way. Let me know if I forgot any. That should, I'm pretty sure every base was covered there. I think. If I forgot one, but also the one that I forgot, that way you can just kind of, we can ADR in any other things I forgot there. Dan Schneider, hey, don't talk about the owner of the Washington Commanders like that. So I was surprised when you saw me, you thought I'd look like Asmongold. No, I didn't think you'd look like Asmongold per se. I guess I never specifically thought of what you would look like. I just assume that there's a lot of people on Twitch who look like Asmongold. I guess I phrased it somewhat poorly. I didn't think it would be you specifically. I don't think anybody specifically I would hope looks like Asmongold. Namely for their sake. And not like a normal bearded man. Well, honestly, since you had sent that one drawing, I guess I had thought what you looked like. Because there was the one drawing somebody did of you, and I was like, oh, he's a bald guy. So I just kind of assumed you looked like a bald guy. And then I saw the picture of you, and I was like, holy shit, he's a bald guy. Whoa, what the hell? It is a heinous combination, I think. Like, you have to have a very certain head with a lined up beard. That's exactly what I was about to say. I think if you are going bald, the worst curse that somebody can put on you is being unable to grow facial hair. Because like, You are already bald in one spot. Honestly, no, there's a worse curse. If you've gone bald and your beard only grows from beneath the chin, my condolences. There's already like definitely some people who are very anti the idea of somebody just existing as bald. Like there's a little bit of, hey, we don't fuck with you just because you're bald. If you throw in the fact that all you can grow is the beard that looks like you're not allowed in a school zone, that's fucked up. I've already got one of those two. If I try to grow facial hair, it does look like I need to go introduce myself to my neighbors, not of my own accord. I could not imagine if I had to be bald with that as my beard. I think that I'm out of the running at that point. Like that shit is, it's just over for me at that point. Yes, I took damage. It was on purpose. Guys, that shit was not on purpose, by the way, just so we're very clear on this. All right, good. So am I not allowed since I was bald once? No. I said if you grow a beard that looks like you're not allowed in a school zone and you're bald, that's rough. That's like a really rough one. You either need to be bald or have a very, very nice jawline. You mean you either need to have a beard or have a very nice jawline? Yeah. No, those are the two ways that bald is a buff. In every other situation, it's a nerf. In my personal opinion. And I'm not even saying for me personally being attracted to somebody, right? I'm saying that I think that's the societal view, is you either need to be able to have a beard or, yeah, the most insanely chiseled, you'd mog anybody jawline of all time. Otherwise, enjoy the debuff, buddy. I hope you enjoy swiping to the direction that means you're not interested on Twitter or on Tinder, because people are going to be doing that a lot to you. Best idea I've had was to go bald a month before my 18th birthday, so you can become like a bald adult and just see how it feels. I understand. Getting it out of the way early. Dude, I should do that too, honestly. I should go bald. I should shave my head for the next 4 or 5 years. So just that way, when I'm older, I have 4 or 5 years of having hair. That way I get all my being bald out of the way in my younger years, so I don't really feel any need to be bald later. If I go bald, I think I'd look like a full-on child. Yeah, I guess that's better than looking like a half-on child, because I don't even know what that would look like. So it could be worse. At least you're able to fully commit to one side of something. I just look like a child normally. Yeah, now what about if you were bald? Chad, don't tell him most men go bald naturally. Not me. I think with my Vegeta-ass hairline, there's no early signs that I could be having any kind of like hair going back or anything like that. My hairline's looking absolutely phenomenal, looking like the N64 controller. I'm thinking that I got a lot going for me. I don't see any world in which I could potentially go bald. I'd look like a cancer patient if I went bald. I'm like, okay, speak to that. Because, yeah, right? Like, isn't that just kind of the risk you ever have? Like, that's the reason that I think we can't make fun of bald people. Because then, and even if, by the way, I have never had cancer. So I might be speaking, just take what I'm saying with a mountain of salt, right? I think if you're bald, it's like your civic duty, if anybody ever makes fun of you for being bald, to say that you are on chemo, because that's how we get rid of the stigma around making fun of bald people. Because at that point, they've got no legs to stand on. If they're like, wow, you look so bad, baldy, and then you drop that, they're about to be like, hey, I just wanted to let you know I didn't mean that. Hey, I'm sorry. Sometimes things get a little heated out here. I probably shouldn't have said all that. You know, I'd really like to take that one back. Oh no, did I go too far? Hey, I told you to speak to that. This is your time to get out of it. All right, I've turned it into comedic. Now it's your turn. Dude, I mean, that probably wasn't real. I know that what I was thinking of, it had to do with, didn't John Cena recently turn heel in wrestling? Like, I don't really keep up with wrestling too much, but like, how are you supposed to hate John Cena? I don't care how much, like, how hard he's leaning into being the heel. I feel like I just like the guy too much, you know? He's just too likable of a guy, unfortunately. Every time, he's one of the people who's the most grateful for his success I've ever seen. It's just too, what's the heel? Look up wrestling heel and you'll understand. But essentially it's like the villain of the league. John Cena's still doing WWE. I actually didn't know that he was. I mean, he might have just come back to turn heel. That might have been like the whole idea behind it. It's like, oh shit. Oh man, whoa. Whew. +1 to lowest stat. Yeah, that's pretty much all of them. How's my tax collector doing in that one sim game? Oh yeah, you were playing that one. I remember. I mean, like, I wasn't watching it too closely. I think I was lying down as Joe was in call with you. Why? Because I like sitting in the cuck chair, okay? Make me say it. I like sitting, but I don't like participating in cuck-like activities. It's just a comfy chair. So, is there actually a reason, by the way? Like, and I mean this realistically, that every hotel has a chair pointed at the bed? There surely has to be an explanation that's not just the obvious, right? Well, what has become the obvious because the internet exists? It's just a chair, man? Yeah, but isn't it weird how they're always positioned towards the bed? Like, shouldn't it be positioned towards the TV of the room? Isn't that what you'd want to watch if you're in your... Like, I understand where you're coming from. For sure, it is just a chair, and I think it's very understandable. I think you finding it weird is admitting something. Well, it's more just like people... I didn't really think of it before. But it is strange how every time you walk in, it is pointed towards the bed. Because what were you watching that required it to be pointed towards the bed? Surely, it makes far more sense to point it the other way. In every other situation aside from one that I can think of. But, like, I can't imagine... If you turn the chair away from the bed, it makes the room look smaller by closing off space. Yeah, I mean, I guess, but it's just because I've seen so many posts about the cuck chair that at this point I feel like it's high time we turn it away. I agree that that probably was the starting reason, but now it's just too far gone. I've seen too many posts about it. The rat is tainted. I did see one that was crazy work, which was there was a hotel that had a bathtub overlooking the bed, and I was like, I don't even understand for what reason you'd want this. Like, not even related to cuck chair activities, just related to hotel layouts. I don't even understand in what situation I'd want to be inside of, I don't know. Not gonna lie, I've never really thought of it as a cuck chair. When I see it pointed towards the bed, that's the only time that I do, and they're always pointed towards the bed. When it's not, if it wasn't to be pointed towards the bed, I'd just be like, oh, they just got a chair here. Also, hold on. Dude, I don't get cucking. I mean, I don't really, like, understand it. Well, sorry, I get it, but I don't understand it, if that makes sense. Like, I get what it is. It's the action of watching somebody else do the nasty with your partner. I get it. I just don't understand why I would want that. And then what people say, right? I've heard this explanation before. Now, I don't know if this is exactly the same. Because, like, I think it is. I'm pretty sure it's just cucking, but Japanese. But let me know if I'm wrong on this. Because isn't that what NTR is? I think. Isn't it verbatim or more or less the same? I don't know if there's technical difficulties, or technical differences between it, right? Like, you might say, actually, by the way, I didn't realize that we were already at mother. I believe so. NTR is, I think it's like the Japanese, what's the definition? It's a short for, I believe it's like netarare or something like that. It might just be like the Japanese word for getting cucked. But I don't know if it was the same or different. Why? It's just not where I frequent. I think NTR is without consent. Okay, so here's the explanation that I've heard. And maybe you can glean more from this than I can. Because even after hearing the explanation, I thought to myself, but I don't get it. So somebody said, imagine that you, now also the start of the dev, wait, hold on, sorry, I'm thinking about it now, and it makes even less sense saying it out loud, because the first part of it is objectifying your partner. So I don't really know if I agree with it, but like, let's go with the explanation I've heard. Somebody said, imagine that you own a bike, right? It's a really nice bike, but you're so busy all the time, you never have time to ride your bike. And you're a little bit sad because you've got this really nice bike and you know that you'd have a great time riding it, but because of everything you've got to do all the time, you're not able to ride it. Now, your neighbor asks, hey man, is it cool if I borrow your bike since you're not using it? But like, now that I'm saying it out loud, that explanation doesn't make any fucking sense because that's not the same thing at fucking all. Because when I think about it that way, hey, you're right. If somebody did want an object that I had, I would share it with them. However, there's a big difference. You're not gonna have sex with my bike. And if you were, I would not let you borrow my bike. It's the same reason I don't let JD Vance near my couch. There's just some things you don't do. I'm scared. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I had to enlighten you. I'm sorry that I had to teach you and that I couldn't hold your hand for it, okay? Sorry that the teacher couldn't tell you, by the way, this one's gonna be a little bit different today. I'm sorry. Concerned about the person that gave you this explanation? It was somebody on stream. Whoever said that on their life, they're coping. Honestly, that's what I'm saying. Now that I've said it out, I never really critically thought about it because I was like, whatever, that's their prerogative, not mine. But now that I'm thinking about it out loud, that shit makes no sense, even remotely. So I don't know. I definitely don't get it. Hold on, there's a question in the YouTube chat. This might be life-changing. I have to read it. I actually have not seen what it is. I just seen that it's a long message. Question, Sultan. Is it bad I consider myself a part of a fandom for a game that I can't play without feeling squeamish? Persona fans love Persona and none of them have played the game, so I think that you're probably fine. Like, you'll ask a Persona fan who their favorite character is and they'll be like, oh, I like Joker a lot. And you'll be like, oh, cool, what do you like about him? And they're like, oh, I haven't played it yet, but he's just got a really cool design. Cucking's just a kink. If I'm not involved, why do I care? No, that's what I'm saying. It's like, ultimately, I don't really care. I just never take part in it. But then when I was thinking about the explanation that I got when somebody was explaining why they think that it's hot, I was just thinking about it right now. And I was like, your explanation fails. I was about to say the Bechdel test. It actually, there might be two women talking to each other, but I don't think that it would be unrelated to a man, unless that's a different part of the cucking experience for you. Fuck. I just wasn't looking at my screen. There was a message that I was reading. All right, down we go. This run's really weak, by the way. We definitely neutered the hell out of this run. I'm morally confused. The game in question is Danganronpa. I will say that was not the game I was expecting it to be. But the only reason I say that is because I don't think I've ever felt even remotely squeamish myself playing Danganronpa. I mean, everyone has different levels of what like makes them uncomfortable. I mean, honestly, at that point, I've got a character for you. You might be a big fan of the character Toko Fukawa in there, because she can't handle blood. Who's we? You picked it up? Yeah, well, you know. It was like the royal we in many ways. Wait, royal? Holy shit, he was just talking about Persona earlier. Guys, everything on this stream always comes full circle, except for sometimes. Woo. It's like just the worst dodge of my life. I just felt like I wasn't flat enough to stay down there, but I should have just trusted in my own flatness. Dot, dot, dot. Look, I was giving you a good character to enjoy. I didn't even know that. Oh. Everything on this stream always comes. Okay. Sorry that I help you. What the fuck? I guess it's fine. I get it. We can't. just have discussions about cucking here. I thought we were a little bit more mature than that, but no, everything's just about cum. Wow. I mean, I suppose it wasn't much of a discussion because, like, it kind of felt like a one-sided beatdown because nobody was on the side of the cuck. But honestly, I think that that helps them more than anything. So, honestly, if anything, we did help them. You're welcome. No one was in their corner except for them, and that's the way they liked it. Oh shit. Okay. I was gonna say, isn't that what they want? I mean, hey, what can I say? We're helpful around here. Helping the world one cook at a time. That's kind of the tagline for my channel. See, it's funny because, like, after a moment like that, sometimes I think to myself, I'm like, oh, I should remember this moment. I should make that into a short. I just thought about this one and I'm like, I don't really know if the cucking short's gonna be I don't really know if I want to be the cuck guy, honestly. I feel like Sneeko's got that one pretty locked down. Chiaki's my favorite, the fact she's a gamer. Oh, I see what you're saying here. Chiaki's a lot of people's favorite. You gotta do the cucking short. You're the cuck guy, man. Fuck, dude. It's catchy, too. That's the worst part. It's a good brand. But I don't like, can I have a different, can I be like, what's the name of the one in cucking who's like doing the not getting cucked? The one who's like, cause I give off like alpha energy, right? We can all agree on that. I'm like the very definition of an alpha man, alpha male, if you will. Like I definitely kind of like lead the pack. So what's the one who's in, like the one who takes the charge in the cuck? Because I'll be that one. I can be that guy. That's no problem for me. I feel like, is it even, do you have to be in on it if you're doing it? Okay, like, obviously you're in on it. Well, I actually don't know. I'm not 100% sure. But, like, you're just, okay, well, you know, that's a really great way to die there. But you're just, like, into having sex, right? Like, that's the only thing that's a fetish for you there, is you just like having sex with people? It's the one who's watching who's the weirdo. Can we do one bizarre run? I almost threw up during that sentence. I hope that sounded as disgusting as it did for me. Are you sure you want me to die? Yes. Damn. It's a rough one. I'd assume the cucker would have to at least be into being watched. LeBron! But like, that just makes you a performer. That just makes you an actor as far as I'm concerned. Like, you're not, I feel like it's really hard for me to say you're the one at fault for like doing it. You know what I mean? If anything, Twitch just gave me a message that said, are you sure you want to send that? Well, were you? I'm pretty sure that that's also the message that the person getting cucked sees when they're about to say, hey, we just saw you across the bar and we really digged your vibe. That's the exact same message that pops up for them in real life. So honestly, if anything, I feel like it's thematically appropriate. Ugh, I do feel pretty bad, but we could do a bizarre run. We could probably do a bizarre run. What time is it? I mean, summertime, it's our vacation, but more than that, it's just 8. Yeah, we can do a bizarre run. Fine. We'll do a bizarre run. YouTube, I'm straight up, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I am not making a new stream for this. There's just going to be a bizarre run tacked on to the end of Isaac. And I know that that's scummy. That's cheating. We shouldn't do it that way. And look, I don't make the rules. I just come up with them and enforce them as I see fit. I don't know what to tell you. I'm a slave to the machine just like you guys are. I don't know. Not much else to say there, all right? Now, hold on. We're just going to keep our title exactly the same. And then go to the bazaar for a singular bizarre run. Now, who are we gonna play? I don't know that yet. We'll figure that out ourselves. Run a bazaar, hunt a couple dozen monsters, marvel a rival or two. I mean, you know, shit. This time, please go for Enchanted Small. It's really fun. Well, I've already kind of gotten Enchanted Small, right? Like, that's the one that I just spawned into this world with. Don't tempt him. He'll say we should skip the gym again. It's true. I am trying to get back onto the gym regularly. Even if it is mainly cardio I'm doing. Look, I actually hate muscle building. Can I be honest? I don't like... I know it's a lot of people's favorite part. I just get no enjoyment from just, like, pushing my muscles. And it's a personal thing. I'm not saying, like, you're wrong if you do. Everyone has their own enjoyments. I just don't fuck with it at all. It's so far removed from my favorite part of it. I'm right there with you. Yeah, it's... But it sucks because I've got to do some left arm muscle building. And I'm not going to elaborate on that. I'm just going to leave that one hanging in the air. I've been feeding over a good red czar. Hell yeah. I don't enjoy specifically trying to build muscle. Yeah, like, I'd be fine if there was an easy way to do a full body workout. But when I'm just pushing one part of it, I don't know, man. That shit bores me. I never have fun with it. Even if it's like, oh, I'm pushing so hard. I don't care. If I wanted to push hard and get a reward, I'd get pregnant. That's all I'm saying. I've been for the burn dog. So that's actually where I will agree with you. The day after, I really enjoy my muscles being sore because I'm like, fuck yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I did some work yesterday. But in the moment, oh my God, I'm bored on weights. I've been trying to find peace in cardio. I already have found peace. Welcome to Dokkan battle. Speaking of, allow me to charge my phone. 82%? Never mind. I'll be fine. I love cardio. Cardio is so chill, man. All right. I'm actually drinking water. I'm doing it. Yo, can I say something about Insect Glaive players? Sen's here, so, like, cover your ears. This might be a little bit slanderous. I was once an Insect Glaive player, by the way. I am getting tired of the way Insect Glaive players are talking about their weapon. But only because these motherfuckers are talking like dually mains, and I am losing my mind. Insect Glaive is very, very good in the most recent Monster Hunter game. Now, I don't care because it's a PvE game, so play whatever you enjoy. But every single one of them is talking like we, the few, the noble Insect Glaive players. The few, the noble? I turn over a rock and 90 of you run out. What do you mean, the few? Just admit, like, your weapon's really good and it's very fun. But why do you have to try and make it like the, oh, there's barely any of us? No, there aren't. I get so tired of people doing that. It's like when people online complain about, oh man, I can't find any merch for my favorite Pokemon. And then their favorite Pokemon is some shit. They're like, yeah, I just really like Dedenne and Mimikyu. I know they're weird choices. Find me any fucking merch of my goat Minior. Oh, you couldn't? Then sit down and learn. I still haven't run into another Insect Glaive player. Yeah, but like if somebody made a post talking about Insect Glaive players, would you be in the comments like, we few noble players? Because they piss me off. Everyone's like, don't put down other weapons in Monster Hunter. Everybody can play what they enjoy. But then for some reason, They're acting high and mighty because they're playing Insect Glaive. Brother, you're playing the weapon that says, I want to bounce on the monster the whole time. You're not like, you're just having a good time. Buy the Vanessa pack right now. Well, no, that costs real money. Dual blade is so fun. For me personally, I'm not a huge dual blade fan, but just because I kind of feel like, and this is going to sound rich coming from somebody who's been playing a lot of greatsword, it's just kind of spam light attack into doing your wound attacks. Now, don't get me wrong, it looks super sick, and I think this is the best dual blades have felt, especially with their wound breaking attack on Titan ass attack. It's just kind of not for me. Honestly, what it is the reason I've swapped to greatsword, by the way, over sword and shield, is because greatsword has an offset attack, and offset attacks make me feel new emotions that I like feeling. Sounds rich for someone who spams light attack into wound attack. Excuse me, that's the old me. I'm not only a sword and shield player anymore. I'm now a greatsword gamer, okay? I've changed. Why? Because greatsword is, the offset attacks are stupid fun. Will most greatsword users continue to act like the offset attack doesn't exist? Yes. Most of them will just do their one true charge slash into true charge slash into true charge slash. Not me. That and power clash. My two favorite parts of the game, ranked is the way to go. I guess you're right. Why not? There's no reason to do normal games anymore. You're right. Should we, honestly, yeah, we'll go Vanessa. Fuck it. Fuck it. Because there aren't any new players in ranked. Oh, I guess there's that too. But it's also, there's no reason to play a normal game other than just like for the love of the game. But at least with this one, I might get a chest out of it. And I mean, we'll see some like better builds. Hopefully not too broken. We gotta go choose an enchanted item to start with. Fuck you. Oh, you're so mean. That's so cruel. Because it doesn't do anything. We win? No, it's this cannot be. Not the weapon to the left of it. They can't freeze my silencer. That's so bad. I don't know. I don't know. I thought it was shiny. Nope. Nah. I mean, it's still better than the other two. Right? Like, it's still better than these two. But that really says more about the shoe blade and the grappling hook. Honestly, that tells me that these two I gotta put on my like avoid list. They're not allowed in my area anymore. We're still taking it because it is the best between all of them, but it does make me very sad that it's the best between all of them. Now we need a weapon. We've got a weapon. Now you are going to give aquatic items crit chance and we gain a piranha. That's simply not worth it. We'll roll once because these items are so cheap. When you use an adjacent weapon, sure. Well, we want to only have one weapon. So honestly, forget this one and do this instead, and then we call it there. I don't know. It's not a bad start either way. Exactly. That's why I'm just viewing it as like a whatever, we have one to start with. Starting with Fang wouldn't be bad either. Yeah, I mean, it's not atrocious. It's just definitely not what we want to see. I don't know. One weapon Vanessa is looking like it might be back on the menu. What do you want me to do when they gave me this? By the way, 20% chance. Get fucked.
Not even a battle?
Maybe a skirmish. She's so true when she says that, honestly. Invest in yourself. Yeah, like my parents ever would. All right, buddy. Long John's just funny now, isn't it? I mean, maybe we go multiple weapons. If we've got a switchblade with multiple upgrades on it, we could go Narwhal. I'm not going Narwhal. Strange Mushroom, get our XP up. Guys. Guys. They don't have XP. Fuck. Gain a neutral item. Not what I was expecting to scale, but sure.
You should know.
Now, we got to be worried about this guy because I was under the assumption that all Jabalians were pacifists. Guys, I learned some shit recently. Not all Jabalian. Okay, so you heal 25. Sure, you're obsidian, so you deal damage too with it. Okay, 25 lifesteal this early. That's not bad. That's not bad. Now, you don't have any scaling. Honestly, yeah, just fuck me, though. I think that you still just probably beat me. Gonna slow my honing steel. I need a singular crit. Hey, don't worry about it, man. Okay, we got a crit going, but now we're slowed again. I mean, one more crit and we win. And it wasn't even fucking close is the craziest part about that. And you thought I was clapping my hands? No, man, I was in the cheek. My fault. I've gone too far. I'd like to apologize. Hey, that wasn't me. That guy that was talking back there, I don't know who said that. Dude, Vanessa and Pick are duking out for #1 about Dooley's crying in the mud. Good. And I hope nobody throws him a bone.
My battle days are over, but my weapons crave.
When you haste this game 16. Now, what if we did an Arbalist build? It would be horrible? Okay, that's actually really true. I didn't even think about it that way. What if we took shovels so we could get some random items from other classes? Now we're talking. Bronze tier skills, there's a couple we could be using for. Your weapons deal +10. That doesn't seem bad at all. I mean, and then in the meantime, what do we do? I think you just like kind of pop a little something like that. I'm not huge on it. You'd probably like Dooley too. But he's done bad things to me in the past. Because now every time you shoot, you scale yourself +6, which is almost more than the honing steel was giving anyways. Now you're not getting the cooldown reduction, but I don't know if I needed that bad. Oh my god. Those shoe blades hurt me more than I wish they would. Damn. Wait, we might be dead? Oh, I think you crit with them. I think. Dead? And it's just that easy. We're not that strong, especially when you consider we have this going for us. 5-second cooldown. You wanna know what's the craziest part about that? I'm saying welcome out over the shovel. 5-second cooldown versus 4-second cooldown. Yeah, you two kind of sync up better. And then we go Covetous Thief. Why? You already know the answer, and if I have to say it for you, come on. It's cause it's the cloak. Is it because of the cloak? It's because of the cloak. It's always gonna be because of the cloak. Surely you'll get cloak. Grindstone looking real appetizing this time of year. Crops are looking great. Grindstone might be looking better. All right, he's dead. Worst case is probably safe. I mean, Grindstone was just looking simply too appetizing. Now, when you consider Grindstone does make more sense, at least, than the other options. It's still not great for us. Now, we look for a good small here. Another honing steel? I think that it earned its spot. Roll me. You know, I got it on that one. I don't really think that it's really helping us too much. I think Curio might be doing something. Oh yeah, I don't like the sexual tension going on in chat over there. Sorry. What do we want? I guess crit chance.
That's a bargain.
And then I guess crit chance.
Been sitting there 20 years.
I mean, are we really dancing with these ones? No, but like it's something. Almost sold my silencer. I don't think I really would have missed it too much, but it's still something. Guys, stop coming, please. Well, I mean, it's not really up to me to choose, right? Get a bronze tier item, get a bronze tier item, get a bronze tier ammo item. They're all ass. Ooh, actually, hold on. Remember what I said? They're all ass. I actually forgot about something. Now, how would one go about double barreling? Because I don't have a way to reload it yet, right? Me watching Salted Slices and I'm getting cucked? No, those are just my rolls. I mean, honestly, I'd still just rather have you out for now. You just sit there for now, just because you'll still deal damage, but I don't have any way to reload. I don't have a powder horn. I don't have a ramrod. Ramrod could do some big things for me, though. Now, what is this build? My man, I mean, maybe you still beat me, honestly, and that's what makes me feel even worse about it, because I feel like I should kill you. but maybe I'm underestimating the power of the, okay, and it wasn't even close, and you're in the dirt. Nice golden skill, by the way. Your burn items have +6 burn. It's serving you very well, I can tell. Great choice on that one. I think a lighter might add a lot for that, but I don't know. I guess that's why I'm not the one playing that build.
Any good fights lately? Oh, I do miss it.
Yeah, I'm not using Hemlock. Didn't use it in Apex. I'm not using it here. I'm not gonna roll. Should have just taken the free chocolate, honestly. Upgrade your items. I've got a lot of bronze items. Upgrade your bronze items. Okay. Isn't it the silencer? Well, I don't know if we're going back to one weapon. If we're not going back to one weapon, it's definitely the double barrel, because that's 20 damage on it. That's pretty significant of an upgrade. Then I feel like we're fast enough to upgrade your bronze item. I honestly, I just don't know why. I had this, they nerfed that shit. I mean, I guess I get why. It was probably all anybody was playing for, but still kind of sucks that they got nerfed. I think we outrace you still. But you're also scaling your damage. Yeah, but our scale's better, right? But you have the force field buddy, and the force field buddy's just kind of like fucking crazy. Unfortunately, yet again, welcome to the dirt. Would love to get rigged. Hate to get the scrap. I don't know if I'm fucking with barbed wire. I guess I'm fucking with barbed wire more so than I'm fucking with old sword at the very least. I mean, they're the same thing basically, except barbed wire has a chance to scale at some point. Offers a variety of ways to enhance your offensive items or sells ammo items. Now, ammo items just seems really good for what we're running, right? As opposed to just getting some damage. I think we go for the ammo items, because if we can get like a ramrod because it says ammo on it, if we can get like a ramrod because it says ammo on it, maybe I could just like shut up and not get what I need. What are our thoughts on this? For weapon spam, it has to be ammo. Yeah. I mean, grape shots, not bad, but I struggle to come up with a world in which I love you. Sorry, I'm working on my vowels that I'm okay. Yoink both of, you can't afford this. What if I'm not afraid?
Good on ya.
Okay. So now we're gonna get the rest of our board. We're gonna be able to upgrade a bronze item. Now, do I have any bronze items I need upgraded? Technically, but I'd rather just have the skill. Leftmost weapon dealing +20, I think, is actually very large here and very, very important for us. Now, what else are we looking for? We could just throw out this repeater and then like run something like this. Now, you could be arguing that you should run it like that instead. And then we do have more ammo with us, which is nice. Honestly, let's check how we're feeling at the mountain pass. We'll do a fight, just see how we're feeling off that one. Maybe I'll just like go fuck myself. I don't know. It's just kind of an idea I have. What is this dually? My man's got Walter Cooler with him. I actually don't know if that's Walter Cooler. So we run out of gas really quickly, but it could work. Possibly. It also could not. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. If Dooley beats us here, that tells me all I need to know, because I've been told this guy's in the dump. Then why did he go so fucking fast? Oh my god. Am I wait. Damn. That was so much burn so quickly. It wasn't even the damage. He had so much burn stacked out of no. I guess he must have had a skill that's like your burn items have +2. Okay, I guess that's all it needs. I mean, he also had the weapons deal +20 across the board. He was just us, but with better skills. So I mean, honestly, whatever. It is what it is. Ammo items are very tempting, but I don't really feel rich. I mean, we'll check. Why not? We get anything right here that I really care about. None of these do I really care about. Slow one, the slowest enemy item. Slow one, the slowest enemy item for 3 seconds. Slow one, the slowest enemy item for 3 seconds. Am I insane? That is not how you should form that sentence. Slow one, the slowest enemy item for 3 seconds. That's not how you read that one. Come on. Literally, they expect me to pay for this game? I mean, I can't believe people. Hold on, guys, don't make a post on the subreddit about it. I need to be the one to make the post about it. Now we have no money, so I'm just gonna take lighter and sell it because holy, our econ is dumpstered. I don't think we beat Flame Juggler, mainly because I don't remember what he does, but I know I can kill a retiree because, I mean, look at him, he's golfing. Should be it should be the slowest enemy item for 3 seconds, right? Yes, it's the one that's in there that's really throwing me off. Slow one, the slowest enemy item, is a really weird sentence that does not make too much sense. Now we are out of our double shots. I could really use a skill that would help, like, with the idea of the enemy constantly shooting, but
Respect your elders.
whatever happened to respect your elders? You guys ruined the economy. Sorry. But you know damn well what happened to it. You did. All right. While your opponent has while you have less health than your opponent, no, you just gotta go inexorable. This early, it's impossible to not work the docks or sells non-weapon items. Pretty sure I like weapons. Also, hello, welcome in on the YouTube chat. Sorry, I just saw that. I guess I'll get a weapon. What if we played Refractor? Now, is it a good item? I don't really think so, but I feel like I could play it. If we get like dock lines here.
Do you have any really small things?
Well, that's not dock lines. We could buy a Cove. Cove fixes a lot of the econ issues I'm having, so I'm just gonna buy Cove. Because then we can start going, like, actually have a reason to go grab chocolate because it gives us free money while getting our health up. And I think that that's decently worthwhile. I think your biggest problem is you don't hold on to items. I mean, I had slowing potion, but I'd still need a way to reload with that one. So I don't think slowing potion was our solution. I can see where you're coming from, though. Oh my god. This person has, like, no max health, and yet they're about to beat me? I'm lying through my teeth? I don't know why I thought I had a life preserver. So when a pivot's available, you don't have the items, I can hold on to it. I honestly don't think the refractor pivot would be good. I just think it would be fun. If you want the truth, I think the 8-second cooldown makes it way too hard to actually run or use. Sells ammo items. I see where you're coming from, but I feel like you have to go mountain pass. Now, slow one item 1 second when you use an adjacent item to charge this. Okay, so now we might be looking at a refractor build unironically. Like, there is a world where this does work for a refractor build because then you'd constantly be slowing and buffing refractor damage, but it's only plus 10 damage. And then we're looking at 2 items that are guzzling upgrades and aren't on class, so I'm never going to see them. And so because of that, I don't think that it's going to work, but we'll hold on to them for the time being. Risky, could be anything. Do we beat the Enclave? Probably not. They have a lot of health, and we're kind of only good against people who don't have that much health. Especially because we run out of, I mean, our tank of gas is not that nice. Especially because you are gaining more healing as the fight goes on, and I am not dealing more damage as the fight goes on. I mean, I technically am, but not enough more. Now, this is still good, though, because we are getting the, when you start a fight, gain more, which is still pretty good. And then we've still got our other gun shooting, but I just don't think that we win. Just kidding, obviously. Hold. Barely lost, because only because they heal so much with that hand. Yeah, if we have a reload skill, we win that easy. Or any way to reload whatsoever. It doesn't even have to be a skill. Upgrade your bronze items. We have a bronze item we could upgrade, but I feel like I'd rather just go here and then sell out if need be.
Acorns.
Okay. So, why can't life just be easy? Why can't everything just work in my favor? But we got crit and money, yes. So grindstone, what do I think about grindstone? It's kind of just a worse honing steel right now. So grindstone can go, I think. Now, if grindstone's going, we can put in refractor if we really care. If refractor's going in, we can sell grindstone. I don't know if we're going to 100%, but we could get dock lines. We could even get star chart. So
I'm almost sure that was a good trade.
let's see. I think grindstone is gone no matter what. Now we need items we use quickly. 4-second double cast, slowing items. Slowing items. Let's try this. Let's rock it like this real quick. I could buy Star Chart, and I don't even think that there's like bad value there. Should we just go Flame Juggler? I don't even know who we beat, because we've got a multicast there, so I kind of like that, and then everything else is 5 seconds. I think that's it. I mean, we could try against the weakest one just to see how it feels overall for the scaling. Oh, let's fuck it. We'll just do Flame Juggler. If we can't beat Flame Juggler with it, we shouldn't be running the build anyways, right? I don't think we beat Flame Juggler with it, honestly. We died to Flame Juggler. Yeah, but that tells me what I need to know about it.
A great performance.
It's not good.
Deserves applause.
Even remotely. Okay, we're probably so far behind at this point that it doesn't even matter what I do, we lose. But we'll see. We did get a couple extra fights off of other things, so we'll see. Here's my take. I don't think Grindstone's coming back. Honing Steel has a chance at coming back. I've never really liked Repeater, and I didn't even like it when we had all the other stuff up, even when it was my Grindstone payout. I actually do think that this is somewhat better, but you could argue to remove this one to put in a scaler on Grape Shot, and I don't even think I hate that as an idea. I could also see like a world where you put this over here, put this next to it, and then just like put Grape Shot over to the left. I could see that one. Genuinely, I think he would have died anyways. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a chance that we would have, because he does just DPS quickly. I think Repeater is too big of an investment for us to care about, but we'll see. I'll hold on to it for right now, because what we're going to do is we're going to go here because of the haste items. Now you, I just can't see a world where I need you right now. Because we're not running a vehicle or a large with it right now. Like maybe if we were using Cove, but even then, and then it's freeze, burn, poison, or slow. We're kind of going all in on our slow idea, so you wouldn't even be too helpful. Well, I'm gonna sell this and buy this just because I think it is a slight upgrade, and then I'm gonna roll, and worst case we sell out Cove if there's something we really need. Now you've got a man thinking, and that's scary. Because I want to sell this, and I actually want Lighthouse in here, because I didn't buy the wheel because I don't think I have cognitive function inside of my brain. But now whenever we slow, we'd also get to start going for burn. Whenever we burn, we're still scaling Refractor. Hopefully you see where this is going. So, what is out then? It's a great question. I think there's some answers, right? Okay, so when we're looking at this, Double Barrel is one of our best items. And I think it's hard to imagine a world where we don't run it. So I actually do think these three drop. This is why we hold on to things. Well, I don't think the wheel would only go here and speed up the slowing process, which is still good, but I don't think that it's necessarily what we need. These can go though, 100%. I know we scaled them a bit, but I think you're my favorite to stay in for right now, and we'll see as time goes on how I want to change that going forward, but I think that this is what I'm happy with. Now, is this the best build of all time? Well, I have to lie to you. Yes. I think Double Barrel's too freaky. I think I agree. But I would run Grape Shot and Revolver. Maybe. I mean, the triggers don't matter much. So we'll see. Get a silver tier weapon. Maybe this will just replace everything anyways. Repeater. So you're like a funny guy or something? I just don't get. So you just like tell jokes on the internet? Maybe I just am misunderstanding something.
I may be young for a captain.
Now we'll see
but
what
I
we
see
have
my
going
share of
here.
storms.
This might feel really bad, but I've got a vision now. This looks like a fixer-upper build. Honestly, we'd lose this no matter what build I was running, so don't even bother judging based off of this. Like, I implore you not to bother judging based off of this build, because there was no shot in hell our other build was beating it either. This one is just, I mean, this is just a rough one to run into. He's shielding so much even through the slow, and then his damage is insanely high whenever the stupid crab claw goes off. I mean, this build nerfed, and it's still, I think it was nerfed. I don't know. I just heard people complaining about it during the last patch. I mean, I know we don't have our consistent damage here, but even if we had it, we weren't breaking through the sheer levels that he had there, which is fine. I do like the idea behind it. I think we just need more slow items. Maybe an illusion ray could help. I mean, we could get one, or clamras would be huge too. Instead, how about a fucking jellyfish that does nothing? Okay, yeah, now you're kind of cooking. Okay, I see where you're coming from with that one. Sells medium items. There are medium items we're looking for. You qualify as none of them. Ramrod could have been helpful for the last idea we had with the build. Now, there's a world where you use katana on a 3-second cooldown just to keep battering marbles to keep shooting. And I think that, honestly, it's just like a better world than the double barrel.
Oh, I think you're really gonna enjoy that.
And so we'll put it out like this. And then it is still 48 damage every time. And then we'll go to the chocolate eating contest, drop the jellyfish. What are we doing here? We're just getting some health, but also getting our money up with Cove. So we can start looking at other places. I think Grape Shot and Revolver themselves reloading, so charges on the lighthouse, helping the refractor. Well, it's when you slow charge this. So I just need marbles to keep going. So that's why Katana would be better now. Honestly, between Grape Shot and Revolver, I think you're right. It would have been slightly better. I don't think we're beating the build we fought last time with it either way. I believe you are the use a small, charge a large. When you use an ammo. Fuck, man. They look so similar. You can understand how I get confused between both of them. But now we can start scaling our damage up. We'll see how well we go against it. I mean, maybe my build's just horrible and it's over. Yeah, maybe I just do fucking nothing, huh? Yeah, maybe my whole life is a fucking waste and I'm a disappointment. Okay, well, I guess honestly it could go either way. I didn't think about it that way. Okay, so we do fuck all. But I guess we did with the other build too. I mean, we have a loser ray now. So we can sell our Cove here. I don't know if we're running a lot of aquatic items. So I do think that's worth it. Dog, I think you would have beaten the hardest fight. Why do they do that? Why do they just make hard fights that are like weaker than other ones? So we're gonna put on the lighter actually, not because I think it's very good here, but because it will keep you charging. Haste a non-weapon when you use another non-weapon. I don't know if I like that. That fight just fucks slow scaling builds. I didn't even know it was that strong. I've always thought it was kind of like a weak build. Okay, so I don't love the world I'm finding myself in with an 8-second illusion ray that doesn't have multicast. But I'm thinking I'm okay with it. We're not even running poison. I was like, maybe this could be very helpful. No, it couldn't. Okay, well, we need 8 gold. Sell Katana. Because the more we slow, the more we scale, the more damage we deal. Now, maybe Refractor is the issue. Clamra would be better. 8-second, brother, try 11. It's 8 seconds. I'm pretty sure. Now, you might be saying, if you need to go faster, why are you putting out Clamor? Well, Clamor helps us start quicker. But I'm not going to put it next to this one just because Lighter's going to do more overall. And then whenever we slow, we're charging the Lighthouse. So Lighthouse should be going more.
Go ahead.
We'll see.
It makes this more fun.
Is this weapons? No, it's just your items have 12% crit chance. Okay, cool. So you are, in theory, getting slowed, but let's be honest, one weapon builds really don't even care about my slow, right? My slow is just a suggestion. They even have 2 ammo on it just to flex when it reloads itself every time. I mean, good burn. We have our kill shot in theory coming in. If you want the reality behind this, Refractor might be the issue. Is your head still pounding? Yeah, it's like actually kind of excruciating, but let's not worry about that. I'm kind of like trying to say we thug through it. It might just be that I'm not drinking enough water and I keep talking. It's very possible I dehydrate myself. Sell that one. We only have 9 gold. So then just give me something. I'm happy to see it be gold rarity so I can at least sell it. And then you are upgrade a silver or lower tier item. Do you not have any pain medication? I took some before the stream. Gotta stay wet. No. Luckily for me. Now it's charged as 2 seconds. I don't think it was charged at 2 seconds before. Get a haste item or sell small items. We are using a lot of small items, but let's check out what kind of haste items we can get here. Now, a captain's wheel is very, very, very interesting to me. It's absurdly so, because I honestly, and this might be my most controversial take of all, I do think there's a world where you run this. What do we think about that? Now, I know Refractor was the idea behind it, but I honestly think that this could be the world in which I live. Because these both getting hasted essentially haste this one, because it's just going to keep slowing from dock lines, and then lighter's going to keep it up. Where's the damage? The burn scaling. In theory. I mean, we'll try against Cosmic Rock. We'll see. We'll see. Cosmic Rock's never been hard, so it's not really a great test, but it's a good way for me to see starting out. Because then we get haste going on both of those. Oh, but it's only 1 second of haste right now. I kind of wish it was more. If we get more than 1 second of haste on this, I think it's a worthwhile pivot. Before then, I'm not sure. But we are already at over 100 burn, which isn't that bad. Is there enough burn? If this hasted longer, I'd say yes. Without it hasting longer yet, I would say not currently. When this gains haste, your items gain 3% crit chance for the fight. Yeah, I mean, you already know that that one's just going right back to whence it came. All right, move these. For now, we're doing this, but I don't think that it's what I want to stick with my entire life. Quote me entering into an office job. Reroll. Nothing there, unfortunately. I just figure we might as well check. Small non-weapon or medium items. We've got a medium item I would really like to upgrade.
All about moderation.
It would be exactly 16 to get a gold dock line. Okay, well, never mind then.
See that mountain? That's Paul.
This might be doing way more damage actually, because 100 every half second is definitely better than 300 every 8. Fuck it, we'll try it against the player. I did think it felt pretty good. I think that the captain's wheel needs to be better. More, it just needs to haste longer. Not better as in like, it's not doing anything. It actually is doing a decent amount, but like, I need it slightly higher. We are out here to deep throat kings though. I didn't even think about it that way. You are going to kill me because every time you use an ammo item, you burn 2. So you're just kind of like my build, but faster and with more HP. So there's, just looking at this currently, there's absolutely no world in which we even have a feasible chance at winning. With that said, not bad damage. That was definitely better than it could have been. Now, are we out of the running? Because I've been losing a lot. No, we still have 5 prestige. Okay. Sorry, I couldn't remember when they did their minus your HP. 3 spare change, sells non-weapons, get gumballs. See what our free aquatic item was? You buy another aquatic item, this gains 3 value. It's worth checking. Then, are you aquatic? You are not. Are you aquatic? No. You might say, why would you check something that's obviously... Now, when your enemy uses an item, slow it for 2 seconds. Okay, so this is interesting, right? Because... I feel like you have to, right? Like, someone tell me the world where I don't. Because I can't really come up with a world where I don't, right? Oh, fuck, that's 1 short, you motherfucker. Now, does this just replace the wheel? I think it replaces the wheel. And you run it like this. Most likely. I mean, maybe we take out lighter and clamor and then we speed 2 of them, but I'm not sure. It teaches ammo skills, crit, or gold. Just give me a gold skill and hopefully give me something that I can use. When you have 5 or fewer items, unfortunately, that's not my kind of thing. The first 4 times, charge 1 weapon. We're not using weapons if you have 5 or fewer. You're just an asshole. When you use a friend, burn 2. So fucking mean. You're so mean. Those were the worst ones you could have given me, and you know it. Dare to risk some coin? I would if I had anything to my name. I mean, we gotta go Burninator, right? We probably outburn them with us slowing everything. Am I correct? I don't know what they have, and it's not like I can check anywhere. I heard they took down the one bizarre tracker site because they were like, they're illegally using our API, and then like just didn't make an alternative that would tell me what we have. We gotta? Yeah, I mean, fuck it. First 5 times you slow each fight, charge a burn item. I've got great news. That's kind of my whole entire prerogative here. Like, I have 1 goal. Well, my main goal, obviously, is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. But aside from that, honestly, we're slowing pretty well. You want to know what could send this build over the edge? a proboscis. A proboscis could do big things for a guy like me. Now, the first 5 times you slow each fight, charge a burn item 1 second. Now we're kind of starting to like speak my language a little bit. See, before I was kind of feeling like a piece of shit. When you sell this, your weapons gain 9 damage. Now that's awesome if I had a single fucking weapon. All right, we'll hold on to it then. You know what? Fine. Be smart, get a haste item. I'm just getting free items to get my economy up, by the way. I'm not just like rage picking these for no reason. We're just so broke that I know I need more money before I can check any other shops. And going chocolate bars doesn't actually net me any money. It just nets me some HP. Even though HP is very nice, I feel like I've got to do it this way. Now you are burning and you have depth charge. Oh, there's no shot we're beating the 8x multicast shield here, right? There's simply no way. This build might counter spam builds, which are the meta. Yeah, but like, ooh, man. Eesh. Hey, I don't want to hear any fuckers. If a single one of you ever tries to say, oh, all of the Vanessa pack items are bad, this shit is weather glass on steroids. What the fuck is that? I mean, he had a shield enchant. He's still out poisoned and out fired what a weather glass, or sorry, what a weather vane would have done in that time. It wasn't even the shield enchant that made it so strong only. I don't ever want to hear any motherfuckers saying they know how to balance this game. Enchanted item with haste effects. So how do we think hasting tripwire works? The large haste? Yeah, that's probably true. It just gives so much more haste and it's going to be going so often. Haste 1 item for 3 seconds. Yeah, that's pretty fucking good. Give me a silver loot, but make it a cinder for me. Hi. Hello. You came just as I did not lose my cool over losing to a pack item. As I kept myself calm, cool, and collected. Get a slow item. That's like my whole build. See? Take a rare. I mean, like, we gotta go on a chance. Sure. Sells enchanted items. I've got no money to my name. Do you do handouts? Nope. Okay, we'll see you around then. Nice meeting you. I'll be on my way then. We definitely beat Yurden. Yurden doesn't do anything. I don't know what Death Knight Reaper does. Does he? I think he's the one who kills us really hard, right? So I think we'd probably just do Yurden, because it's the safe one. Death Knight Reaper goes very slow. But, and because of that, I think our build is positioned very bad into him. Guy who wants to sound intelligent. Sorry. I mean, if you shield, you win against Death Knight Reaper. We don't shield, though, is the issue. If we could get this one's burn up a little bit more, we're going crazy. Also, I don't want any of your items, Jordan. Just give me your cargo shorts. All right, I tried to have his pants become mine, but I guess that wasn't really in the cards. Buys your medium items at +2 value, get a non-weapon or Jules Cafe. I don't really care for any of these. Okay, well, I definitely don't care for any. Oh, you buy large items. Ah, motherfucker. I'm so dumb. Sorry, I thought we were getting 1 gold out of it because there was like the value differential. You can travel almost anywhere, infinite rerolls. Enchant an item.
Have you ever considered becoming triangular?
What we got on this one? Oh, okay. Well, that's not bad. When your enemy uses an item, poison too. I'm not actually that against that as an idea. Now, you are probably going to be a mono item Vanessa build just so I can get fucked. Let's do this shit 2 poison. Hey, 2 poison every time they use an item. Hey, look, a mono item Vanessa build. Now, that is an interesting ideal. I wish somebody would have thought of that. It's a good thing I'm slowing it. It sure seems to matter. See you in health. How do you have so much more health than me? I guess level 12 versus almost level 10. Yeah, losing fights just fucking throws the entire game, huh?
We could use you in the fight on Pelago.
Damn. It sucks, because it was an interesting build, but we just lost early, so there was nothing you can do. That sucks, man. Get the fucking lighthouse thing out of here. I don't even know which of my achievements. Honestly, I don't care. Low key, we do it again. Hey, game is in open beta. You're able to enter however you would like. I'm going to be ending my stream there. Yo, also plus, I have a rule, which is if I lose to a single pack item, I end stream. They paid to have an advantage over me that I strictly do not have. That's not going to be the game I'm playing. There's no shot I'm going to stick around while they get to have all their fun by paying for items that I do not have. That's not happening. Oh, you can pay for items. I'm not going to support that, because then that's how they go, well, we can make them pay for items. Should have played Rivals. And Rivals, nobody's paid for an advantage over me yet. I'll wait till they introduce like perks or some shit, and then it will be over for me. Oh, man. But thank you guys so much for coming up. Plus, we're probably going to do either on Wednesday or Thursday. We're going to do Bazaar. I might do it even tomorrow night. I'm not sure yet. But I will see you guys later. Well, I think tomorrow's when they normally patch, so I'll probably go Wednesday or Thursday. Unless they can patch on Wednesday. I can't remember what day they patch. I just don't want to be trying to go live when they're patching, because it normally takes them ages to patch. It's generally up around the time I'm going live, but I don't want to risk that just in case. She perk on my per KO till I 1.5 E score. Yo, wait, guys, can I tell you the most pathetic thing that I do before I end stream? When I'm at the gym and I'm playing Dokkan Battle, whenever I'm using new units that are LR'd, I turn my brightness up a little bit so people walking behind me can see that I'm using the new units, just in case on the off chance one of them plays Dokkan, they'll be like, oh shit. Oh damn, he pulled the new unit, and I'm like, hell yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow.